Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Listen, we got a breaking news report right now, ladies and gentlemen. Liangelo Ball something has officially came out. It's been a while since we got breaking news for Jello. The Jello news have been radio silent. We haven't heard nothing, but finally today we get word that Jello has signed hasn't signed yet, but he will be a part of the G League. He will be getting drafted somewhere in that G League draft on October 23rd. Finally, some news has come out because the Jello news, man, damn, it's crazy how Jello news is come this extent. You understand? And that sucks. You understand? Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with Liangelo Ball for this long. I knew this was gonna happen. Yesterday, I put out a video. People was like, "What the hell?" It means nothing to me. I was letting the people know that him smiling does mean something. You understand? He does. Him smiling like that to me, he looked very confident. He didn't look like he was stressing about nothing. He was tripping. Everything was like looking like, and I feel good with the situation. Shout out Red Family in the building. He seemed very comfortable. Everybody's stressing out, tripped out, going crazy. But Jello there laughing, smiling, and giggling like everything all right. So that's why I was always confident with Liangelo Ball. You understand? Did we think that Liangelo was gonna get signed with another roster? Of course I did. Yeah, so shout out to Red Family here saying Flight, we with the big moves. Yeah, we trying, man. We try to do the best we can out here. We try to bring this Jello news to the people. This shit is a straight trip right now. I wish Jello would have went with the Charlotte Hornets because I really want him with his brother. But nonetheless, it is what it is. You understand? It would have been a definitely sight to see him with Lonzo or LaMelo. But I like the situation he had with the Hornets already. You understand? Shout out Super Team VIP. In the building. It says, "Say what, bruh?" I mean, nothing really too crazy has come out just yet. You understand? We're gonna find out what G League roster he'll be on because we don't know just yet. But I think this is an extension to Jello getting to the NBA quicker than some of us realize. Jello is closer to the NBA than we realizing right now. That he's one step closer to finally being on that active roster. You understand? So it is what it is. I'm not gonna trip. I ain't tripping. I never did. I never said what the. I'm trying. Well, we got so much breaking news. We had a major interview today. You understand? So today we were working a little bit earlier than usual because a lot of things came up. Usually, we usually work in the evening. We really work around the clock. To be honest with you, ain't no set hours around here. It's just I like to do things at night times on the East Coast. But shit, to be honest with you, there's something going on. Like right now, the NBA season is coming up. Things ratcheting up. I got to talk. Sometimes we got to get on this live now. You understand? I can't wait. You understand? We need to politic right this second. You understand? But this Liangelo Ball news is something else. What's going on? Let everybody. I want to know what do people think about Jello being in the G League? It says so. It's not official with Greensboro Swarm. I definitely think this is official now. Shams, because before Shams put out a report, it was likely. This is more concrete evidence. You understand of something really happening. Before it really wasn't nothing concrete. Now it's something concrete. You understand? So I don't think we're gonna have so much switcheroos. I think it's safe to report on this news right now. Bleacher Report, and this is coming from Shams. You understand? So people might be scared to report this on Shams. But it says middle brother will enter the October 23rd draft after playing with the Hornets during Summer League. Shams reporting this. So we definitely must pay homage on that. I want to know everybody's thoughts on what's going on with Liangelo Ball. You understand? What are y'all thinking? Are y'all happy about this news? Are y'all still pissed off that he didn't get signed? He didn't get picked up by someone else? I want to know y'all thoughts. You understand? I'm pleased with the situation. You understand? I thought this is how the story is just going to go on all along, that it was going to play out like this. I thought it all along that the whole season, that the whole situation with Jello, even with the Summer League, because Jello would have literally had to be like he would have had to play like he played that first game all season long. You understand? That's the only way it would have worked out. He would have been good. If he would have stayed there all season long and played at that level, then he would have been straight. All like the whole entire damn Summer League. See, that one game he balled the hell out of control, and then things kind of tailed off for him. You understand? So it is what it is. It was messed up that it tailed off for him like that. But he played well. Even like the second game, I think he put up 10 buckets. But it was one game where I think Book Knight and all of them didn't play. And I think that was a game where I think Jello could have really pushed the envelope, and he struggled that game. I think the whole entire team struggled. I forgot who the hell they was playing, but I know that Book Knight, I think Kai Jones was playing, but Book Knight wasn't playing. Book Knight at the time, he was taking up a whole lot of shots for the Hornets Summer League. If you didn't notice, Book Knight got up a lot of shots, oftentimes taking shots away from Liangelo Ball. So it is what it is. It's definitely a crazy situation. Dude put up Jeremy Lin stat sheets in the goddamn thing. Said he averaged 19, 6, 50, 40, 90. Nobody signed him last year out of G League. Then he was. Yeah, so dude put the Jeremy Lin averaging 19 points per game, 6.5 assists, shot 50, 40, 90. Nobody signed him last year at the G League. Man, Jeremy Lin, I think he got some bad stigma attached to him. Ever since that damn situation with New York, it's like, and then after New York, it was like he was a disaster. Jeremy Lin was great in New York, but after New York, what the hell happened to him? You understand? That's kind of tricky. When he went to Houston, he wasn't nothing. When he went to the Lakers, he wasn't nothing. And then after that, his career really went downhill. It took a tail of worse, some bad ends. It says teammates ghosting him didn't help his cause. That's for sure. Who was ghosting him? Ghosting who? Jeremy Lin? Well, I know we ain't talking about Jello. Oh, you talking about Jello? Teammates was ghosting him. I know you talking about Book Night when they wasn't passing him the ball. To be honest with you, like I didn't know how Jello would fit in with the Hornets at the time. With the Book Knights of the world, the Kai Joneses, would he have been a distraction to them? And a further development for them. How would they have developed without with this situation? You understand? That's my question. I think the development would have been a little bit slow and a little bit stagnant. You understand? And people would have been upset, because they would have been chanting for Jello. You put Jello up there in Charlotte right now, ain't nobody concerned about Kai Jones or Book Knight. Y'all know this. Seriously. Nobody would be concerned with those guys. None. Jello stole the show of the Summer League, and they know that. So it's a lot that you got to put into it. You got a situation where they would have had to play Jello because the fans would have never allowed them to have Jello there and just let him ride the bench. They would have outlawed. You understand? It would have been an outlaw. No way they could have got away with that. They would have never gotten away with that. They would have to pay homage to Liangelo Ball. They would have never been able to completely screw him over like that. Shout out Rap Guy Reloaded. Jello was ghosted by G League players. He was? Oh, you talking about the players that was on the roster in the Summer League. I always knew that this was going to be an option for Jello. A lot of people thought that Jello was just going to not get picked up. Like he was just going to the whole saga of Jello would have continued. And I was letting people know, man, that's not gonna be the case. Jello gonna get picked up, man. You know, as you can see with the equity that his brothers have in their respective franchises. LaMelo, he gonna own Charlotte when it's said and done. You understand? You look at what Lonzo is doing, electrifying in Chicago. You understand? So I think it's time for Jello to build some equity in his field too, whether that's in the G League or wherever. You got to build some respect standing on your own. You understand? Jello definitely has to build his respect, possibly being on another basketball team. You understand? Where his brothers are not there, where they have a different point guard. You understand? That's not associated with him, who's not going to feed him, because that would have been the story. Let him go to Charlotte, and Jello is starting to get numbers. You know what Stephen A. and them would have said every morning? Oh, if he was on another team, would the point guard find him like this? Would it be like that? He would just be another one of the guys. If I got a point guard, then Lonzo and LaMelo, the quality of the way their vision is, this is what they would be saying. That they, of course, they could get Liangelo Ball involved. That's why he's looking so good. It would have been excuses all over the board for Jello. They're never going to stop the excuses and the bullshit and everything that they throw on Liangelo Ball. You understand? They're never going to stop this. So whether he picked up with any team that people would have been so happy about, that would have been an excuse. And Lord, if they would have got all of them, if they would have got Jello, if they would have got Lonzo, they would have got LaMelo, all hell would have broke loose. Just a shout out to Garo. It says, where can I see which G League team has which pick? I don't know, but I know on the 23rd of this month, they'll probably do the G League draft. I don't know if they're going to do it on NBA TV or they might do it on YouTube. But I will have details. You already know that. The details going to come out. Ain't nobody going to slip past this Jello news. You know, and mind you, we got Hornets basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hornets are playing. So be on the lookout for that. We got LaMelo Ball facing off against Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat. The game should definitely be electrifying. Shout out Jaheim. I think they want to see if he can produce without his brothers. That's what I was saying. That's probably what's the case right now. But even though we never really got a chance to see him with LaMelo, you know what I'm saying? I think that's messed up too. That I think they were smart about that, because LaMelo would have fed his ass. You know, LaMelo would have been feeding Jello and making Jello look like a superstar. You know, and that would have put the Charlotte Hornets in a real tough situation, because you still got to play Kai Jones, you got to play Bridges, and you know he starts to get up in those minutes. Even though I feel like Jello could have played 2 through 3. Do you think Jello could have played the 4? I don't know. In this new NBA, they got a lot of people playing the 4. Jello would have definitely. What we got to come to grips with, was Jello an NBA defender? And you know, in this NBA, if you're not electrifying, you understand, they ready to pull your defensive card. And I feel like Jello really needed to work on that end, the defensive end of the ball. You know, and I think that's where the G League is gonna help him. You know, he's gonna get picked up. You know, but I'm just bracing the people now. For the people that don't know, don't be surprised if he doesn't get picked up by the Bulls or the goddamn Hornets. Do not be surprised. You understand? Because I don't see it happening. I see Liangelo Ball getting picked up by a team we ain't even thinking about. I told you Jello would be perfect with New York. You know, we needed guys who could shoot. You know, look at the team. Like, every team could use some shooters. You can never have enough shooting. You understand? So nobody's going to be like kind of like, oh my God, I need some more. We got too much shooting. Everybody could use some shooting. So it's definitely going to be a sight to see. Let me get to some of these. Let me get into the live chat. Jello was super confident last night, like smiling. That's why I thought it's a good congratulations, Jello. Definitely shout out to Jello. You know, because like I said, this is the most pissed on, shitted on brother of all of them. No, he's the most disrespected ball brother. I'm telling you. No, it says watch him go to the Lakers. I could see that. That would be crazy. You understand? If he get wherever team he go, just know that it's gonna be box office attraction following. That's all you need to know. Wherever Jello is at, it'll be box office. It's gonna be box office attractions coming right behind them. You understand? That's all. I know that for a fact. You know, and you heard it here first. You know, it's a trip. Lonzo is looking electrifying out there in Chicago. Lonzo is going to cook. and he doing what he got to do already. Is evident. Shout out to the whole chat in the building. Shout out Prime Time. Shout out to everybody in here early. We got breaking news in the NBA. Liangelo Ball has been picked up by the G League. He will be drafted in the NBA G League draft on October 23rd. It's official. I think it's safe to report this now. It wasn't safe before, but it's very much safe now. Go ahead and report on this story. Okay, it's safe. You heard it here first at Flight Sports TV. I know it's real tricky with this Jello news because everybody was up in arms last time. And it's crazy because all the YouTubers got attacked, but Sham should get attacked too because he put out false information. You understand? It was a lot of YouTube. It wasn't me. I wasn't attacked because when I had put out the video, I put out a disclaimer. You understand? And right in the chat, on live, I disclaimed it. You understand? Also in the goddamn in the comment section, and immediately after the damn video was over, I put a disclaimer in the chat. Just because I knew that it was 50-50 where this news could have been right. Oftentimes in those situations, the news is right. You understand? That's why I don't really trip out about things because oftentimes the news is right. So it's safe. It's definitely safe. Shout out Most Tears. It says he said there was a chance he might get an Exhibit 10. That was well, he said a chance. He said likely. So these dudes definitely try to cover their behinds. You understand? Where it's a chance is not a guarantee. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying you're right about that. But the way he reported it, it was like it was gold, you know. So it is what it is. It's a trip. Super Team VIP said they could use him. Does anybody think the Lakers could use Liangelo Ball? Let me know in the chat right now. What's the best fit for Liangelo Ball? Where does he fit most? Where does Liangelo Ball fit? You know, that's a very tough question right now. The best fit for Liangelo Ball, I'm saying the New York Knicks. You know, just because of the shooting. I don't think the Knicks got enough shooting. You understand? I don't. You know, and Jello, like I said, right now, he can hit threes for an NBA basketball team right now. Yes, if there's anything that Jello could do at an elite level right now in the league is hit threes. You know, guys like Julius Randle, you know, going to the paint, you got 3-4 guys collapsing on him. You understand? You need to have shooters to keep everybody honest. You understand? So Jello could do that for New York. Let me know any other teams that you feel like Jello could fit on. We got some. I see the Lakers and the Knicks so far. Who else could use Jello? Because I think that's gonna determine where he gets picked up. Because whatever G League team picks him up, it's the Flight Sports TV. Just use your resources. Cut all speculation. Go to the source. Dude, tell me to go to the source. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows exactly where Jello is going, especially if it's a draft. You understand? Well, I would hope that the draft would be respectable like that, and they wouldn't pull like garbage on people. It says Larry Bird to a Jello Ball not getting 5 minutes on Lakers. Stop it. No, my man gonna get some minutes, man. That's what I'm saying. See, that's that disrespectful talk. You know, that's that doubt talk. You know, where they like Jello ain't gonna get no minutes. Jello gonna get minutes. They say Jello ain't gonna get in the damn NBA. You know, so that's false. That's false accusations. I need everybody to go check out this interview that we just dropped. We just dropped this interview with my man Marcus from Big Baller Brand Racing, Marcus Johnson. It was definitely a great interview, speaking about the future of the Big Baller Brand Racing, the merchandise, all of the we got jackets, we got gloves. Like I said, I believe some helmets is on the way. It's big things popping off with Triple B's right now. So we're just letting the people know we working. Triple B's, we out here working. Shout out Zay Mack. If he go to the Pacers, he can make the box, so he can make them box office. The Pacers? Who the hell the Pacers got? Is Doug McDermott still with the Pacers, or he on the Spurs? Because the Pacers, they got a lot of like supplementary parts. They don't have no major piece. You know, that's what the Pacers, I think they really need to work on. You got Karis LeVert. Is Karis LeVert gonna turn into that number one option? I don't know. You know, I really don't. It says he can show out and maybe get a two-way. Yeah, definitely. McDermott went to the Spurs. That's why I said he was nasty out there for Indiana. They had McDermott out there balling. You understand? So definitely got to pay homage with that. Shout out Zay too in the damn chat. Definitely appreciate you in the chat. Y'all will be in here early. Shout out to everybody that's in here early. Rap Guy Reloaded says the Thunder could use Jello. You really think the Thunder could use Jello? I mean, you could say that. I like that dude Dort from the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, that dude is nice. Dort. Somebody let me know that dude's name. That dude would be perfect on the championship roster. If they get that guy Dort, shit, it's over. You know, whoever get Dort, I'm trying to think who could pick him up. That dude is money from the three. The Oklahoma City is another team. I don't know if Shai Gilgeous is that number one option. I really don't know. You understand? But nonetheless, yeah, Lou Dort, he a problem. Now I'm stamping him. Shai Gilgeous, I don't know if he's that number one option for a championship team. I think Shai is probably that 2 or 3. But they Oklahoma City, they got enough draft picks. They got enough shit that they could get this shit on the road. They can get this show on the road. You know, it ain't gonna be nothing to get it on the road. Yeah. So Jello, like I said, all the people that's just joining the chat, we got breaking news in the NBA. Liangelo Ball has signed with he hasn't signed yet, but he is with the G League. So the draft will be on the 23rd. So we will have information. So we will have some information on that. So we just got to play it by ear. The news is coming. So news is coming, but it's finally time now. At least we got something because getting this Jello news, the news been so radio silent. People been speculating and just making up shit. You know, so it's about time we get something concrete. And it's coming from Shams. So some people right now still got a side eye because it's coming from Shams. Dude said Josh Giddey is another problem too. Is the best point guard on the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous, in my opinion, is the third option at best. Come on, stop that. You telling me a rookie you ain't never played an NBA game that move Shai Gilgeous to the third option. You understand? Stop that. No, I don't agree with all of that. You know, I don't agree with that. Yeah, that's a trip. I repeat, I want to make another announcement. Big Baller Brand Racing, co-creator Marcus Johnson was on the show today. Everybody go pay homage, go check that out. Learn about Big Baller Brand Racing. You understand? It's major. It's a major situation out here, and I appreciate. Let me know everybody that's watching the videos that we dropping. We putting out some clips, daily clips. Let me know who's all checking that out. Get in the chat and those. So, because like I said, we're gonna be giving out some giveaways here at Flight Sports TV. I want to be able to give away some of the stuff to the real loyal people that's rocking with Flight Sports TV. That's what I want to do. Like Rap God Reloaded, Josh Jackson, all the people in the chat on the regular. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, man, it's Flight Sports TV. We got Hornets basketball later against Miami. It should be a great game. The preseason is winding down. You understand? So don't expect for the preseason to continue. You understand? It's about getting time for the regular season, and I'm getting ready for the regular season because I'm tired of getting teased. You understand? Pause. You understand about this regular BS basketball. I want to see real basketball getting played. You understand? Real basketball, not garbage. You understand? No, that's what I want. Now I wouldn't even call it necessarily garbage, but it's just something that you can't really gauge it too well. You see Lonzo put up 19 points, 5 threes. How do you really gauge a preseason game? Somebody, Rap Guy Reloaded, said his Heat is championship bound. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. I'm trying to agree with you over here, man. I'm trying. It's a trip out here. Championship bound, they got a tough road to get back to that. But what I will tell you about Miami is I like what I'm seeing from the shooters. Last year, my man was hurt. Not even hurt. I think he just got worked. He damn near got ostracized out of the offense. And what's my man's name? Damn, Tyler Hero. I don't know if he got into it with the coach or what, but dude got into it with the coach, and it was all she wrote, and it seemed like he got benched, for whatever reason, dude benched him. It sucks that it happened like that, but it happened like that. So hopefully they work it out. And I like the contract they gave to my man, Duncan Robinson. I really wish the Knicks could have picked up Duncan Robinson. That would have been that would have been good. Shout out CJ Mayo in the chat. They said Knicks got a good playoff team. Shout out Thunder. It says if he wants minutes, Cavs, OKC, and Magic is the move. But if he wants to be on the winning, I'm gonna have to make sacrifices. Breaking news: Miami Heat signed Glenn Rice. This nigga stupid. It's a Harold Miner. Man, I'm just happy for Jello, man. Just coming from UCLA, all the buffoonery, all the BS that took place with UCLA, going from Lithuania, going to all of these other places, just to play ball, playing with the JBA, Jello hasn't quit. I think Jello is a testament to some to young players all around the world. Just don't quit. You understand? Don't quit. Says Hero was dealing with an IG model. He still is dealing with her. That's actually concrete evidence. I think they damn near in a relationship starting a family. You understand? So it's that's concrete. They ain't just gonna walk away from each other like that. You understand? They're gonna be good. Slow motion is better than no motion. Trust the process. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jello is on his way to the NBA. You understand? So it just ain't gonna happen like that. You understand? Like the snap of a finger. That shit it's gonna be a slow grind. But Jello, he made for this. You understand? The dude he know how to ball. And the NBA scouts know how to gauge him a little bit because they seen him in summer league. So now they have real good game clip and film that they could really touch on. So that's gonna be what's best for them. It is what it is. Let me get back to some of these guys in the chat. The chat is active tonight. Shout out to the chat. Let's get to some of these questions. That he young and he can shoot. Lakers need that. Yeah, the Lakers, they can't get it all. You understand? How much do the Lakers need? You understand? Seriously. The Lakers is a tripped out situation because how much help does LeBron James need? Seriously, you really got to think about that, man. How much help? You got Carmelo. You understand? You got Dwight Howard. Who else is out there? You got Anthony Davis. You got Westbrook. You got all of this young talent that he got for the cheap. For instance, what's my man's name? He was with Miami. None could have got a bigger contract. He takes less money to go to LA. You understand? Who else? It's more other players, but LeBron get too much help, and he needs to stop with all this help. We got all access in the building. We got breaking news today. Liangelo Ball is official. I think it's concrete. We could talk about it. He has officially signed. Well, not yet, but he will be with the G League, and the draft is October 23rd. We will know his destination. What's your thoughts, Dex? Finally.
Well, here I go. I don't want to say I want to toot my own horn again, but what did I say? He had to get what? He had to get back in line and go through the necessary vicissitudes of the NBA pipeline. You follow what I'm saying? As an undrafted free agent or somebody coming off the streets, he cannot jump the line. And I'm quite sure other streams might have disagreed with me, or they didn't want to verify what I was saying because it wasn't often repeated what I was saying. A couple of content creators did share that Jello might have to go all the way back through the G League or get back in line again, and that comes from research, and that comes from being in the know. There's certain things you can say, and there's certain things that you can't say because you don't want to disrupt the apple cart. We want Jello in the league. We want him in the league at all costs. And like the brother was on the stream last night, I can't remember which one was it, but it was a very diligent brother who was, truly seeking and sincerely seeking Jello information. And towards the end of the stream, we kind of touched on it a little bit because we knew this day was going to come where he was going to officially announce he was entering the G League. Now we know from the time that Jello came into the Hornets organization secretly, or to some people like the board of governors, surreptitiously. You know what I'm saying? We say secretly, they say surreptitiously. That it was an unfair advantage to the Charlotte Hornets and Michael Jordan, because if that would have meshed with Melo and Liangelo, we probably will be hearing more Hornets news than Bulls news. And the reason why is because Jello was a big spark coming into the summer league, and the way he played in the summer league, he had a galvanizing effect on the casual fan as well as the hardcore Ball family fan. And Lonzo was kind of on the shaky part because he didn't join the Hornets. So some of his fandom kind of waned a little bit, but his true fans stayed to the core. But some of his surface fans or some of his fringe fans kind of waved a little bit because he didn't join his brother in Charlotte, and they was putting a lot of doom on Lonzo's name. And thank God that Lonzo has the talent and the testicle fortitude to overcome that. So now that Jello is going into the G League, now here come another spark is going to come. Now everybody want to pay attention to the G League, and once he gets signed or drafted to a G League team, a lot of people is going to subscribe to that G League team on
That's
League Pass.
crazy.
I guarantee you.
I didn't notice that. What you saying? That's crazy. You saying it. Continue.
Yes, and I guarantee you that that League Pass, wherever Jello go, is going to be the #1 G League team on League Pass as far as views and subscriptions. And that's why I was sharing, I think about a month and a half ago when I came forth and shared that, how the NBA is a business oriented entertainment or entity, and nobody made money off Jello. He just walked straight into the Hornets lap, and nobody made money off of him. Now, do you understand how this go now? Now, when he goes back in line and come through, everybody get a little piece of Jello on his way back into the NBA. Now, you understand how that go, you guys. Thank you very much, Flight Sports TV, for giving me that opportunity.
No, definitely, man. How safe are you here to report the news now? Because like we stated before, the news been so up in air. Shams is reporting it again. You understand? But I think it's concrete. NBA TV has reported on it. Do you feel like it's safe now?
Of course, it's definitely safe. It's safe now. You follow what I'm saying? Because the reason why it's safe now, because papers has been. Remember I said Jello had to get his paperwork right? Remember
Right.
I said that?
You did.
Now the paperwork has officially went through the vicissitudes on the NBA, and it went across certain people's desks. And when it goes across certain people's desks, they go report that, because a lot of people get paid on the side reporting stuff in the NBA. So when Jello paper go through and they stamp it, give it that NBA seal, that stamp of approval that his paperwork has went through to enter the G League officially, then people go out and report that, because he is not the only paper that went through. You understand what I'm saying? It's a timeline for everybody, and it's a deadline for everybody to submit their paperwork. So once his paperwork went through, everybody run to the press. You understand what I'm saying? Hot off the press. But there's a lot of people that submitted papers to the G League, but they don't get hot off the press. And that's why I was trying to explain to people how Jello is so pulverizing with a celebrity that they run to the press just to say that he entered the G League. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Just the G League. Jello is he's a box office attraction.
Without a doubt. And I'm going to subscribe to that G League team. As soon as I find out who drafted him, I'm going to subscribe to that team, and I'm going to add him to my League Pass. And they know this. You understand what I'm saying? They know this. The G League need a boost. Who's in the G League? Who knows? Nobody, right? Jalen Green is gone. Jonathan Kuminga's gone. You understand what I'm saying?
And they didn't move the needle.
They moved it a little bit with that Ignite team. They moved it a little bit, but it wasn't. And remember, Jello was supposed to go into that draft, and something happened with that. It seemed like they wanted him to not overtake the team Ignite in their popularity. You feel me? So the NBA is just this is how people do their business. They've been doing it for damn near 75 years now. So who to tell them to change their business model because of Liangelo Ball?
You're right about that. You're absolutely right. How unfortunate is it that he didn't get signed with the Charlotte Hornets? Go ahead.
Man, it was very unfortunate, Brother Flight, and to the distinguished brothers on the panel and the courageous chatters in the chat. It was very disheartening. It was deflating, Thank God that Lonzo was having a decent start to the preseason. Because if Lonzo would have had a dismal start to the preseason and the way that Charlotte looks like they're in shambles, it would have been totally deflating. So now we got another spark. So we have Lonzo on one end, we have LaMelo playing good, but the team is raggedy, and now we have another spark with Liangelo Ball entering the G League. So there's another spark of interest now that's tied to the NBA entity. So you have an NBA spark, and now you have a G League spark all over again.
Definitely, that's you're right about that. What do you think of what it's going to say for Jello making it out on his own? Because, like I said, he would have been attached to LaMelo, and I stated before you joined that the reports would have been, oh shit, he over there with his brother. Shit, that's why he looking so good. Put him with another team. I bet he, So I think this is going to eliminate a lot, and maybe Jello going out to get it on his own. Does that? What do you think that means? Anything?
That doesn't mean anything to them. The way that I know how the family rolls, that don't mean nothing to them because they all look at each other as one entity.
No,
you know what I'm saying? They all look at each other as one string.
More the critics and the haters,
But that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't care about that because they all look at each other as one string. Just like they say that Jello got to UCLA because of who?
Shit, Lonzo.
And even LaMelo was coming through that same pipeline to go to UCLA before LeVar pulled him out of Chino Hills and before LeVar pulled Liangelo out of UCLA. LaMelo was coming through that same pipeline. So they was going to be linked to Lonzo. So what's the difference? Linked to Lonzo, linked to LaMelo. We all balls, and we all brothers. So they don't care about that. That's just people who got demonic spirits. You know what I mean? They have to find the negative in everything. You feel me? You know how people hashtag good vibes only?
Right.
These people won't hashtag good vibes only. They hashtag demon time. You know what I'm saying? So that's where their spirit is. So you can't never win with those people. Like we talked about the stream the other day. You can't win for losing. I think A1 said that. A1 said that right there. You can't win for losing when you're dealing with the haters connected to the Ball family. You can't win for losing. No matter what your argument is, or matter what your content is, they're gonna find a negative because in everything in the universe there's a negative and a positive. So you can extract either side you want. So why not extract the positive?
You're right about that. I don't know why they don't extract into the positive. There seems to be a lot of negativity surrounding all members of the Ball family. Like I said, Lonzo don't receive so much hate. Do you feel like Jello is probably the most hated out of the trio?
Oh, no, not even close. Lonzo by far. It's not even close.
Right.
Because Jello never really did anything to disappoint anybody. Because a lot of people never had high expectation of Jello anyway. You understand? He was a leading scorer in California, for 2 years in high school?
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine that? The whole state of California, from the bottom of San Diego all the way to the tip top of Eureka. You follow what I'm saying? Shasta. All the way up. He was the lead scorer of all them high schools. And I'm quite sure California, if it's not Texas, got the most high schools in the United States. So just imagine that.
You're right.
The league scorer out of all those people, and they want to rank him a 3-star recruit. If anybody else was a lead scorer in California for 2 years running, they have to be at least 4 to 5 star recruit. Just automatic, just being that, because of so much competition that came through the California pipeline. So they never gave him the respect he deserved.
We got a full panel. We got Sonny in the building.
I knew he was gonna go to the G League. He's got to follow the process. He got to go through it.
Was that you, brother, that was on the stream last night? We was talking about that.
A couple days ago, yeah.
Oh, yeah, a couple of days ago. Okay, that was you. Okay. Yeah, well, we chopped it up about Jello. Yes.
Yeah, he got to go through the process, man. That's all.
But it's only right?
Yeah, that's what I've been
to
saying.
Me, it's only right.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
Because like I said before, Flight, I said it numerous times on your stream, brother, and I said it on other people's streams as well, is that the board of governors, who are the NBA owners, right? They don't want to use the word owner because it makes it sound like a slave plantation. We put that to LeBron. We give LeBron credit for that, to have them change that name for owners to partners and board of governors. So shout out to LeBron James for that, King James for that. So now you have the board of governors felt like they've been cheated. And now you see Jello getting back in line, that everybody get a chance to look at him, because guess what? How do everybody get a chance to look at you? You got to go through a what?
Interview, hire an interview, a process.
A process. But what is the process for the NBA or the NFL?
A showcase, all of that.
You got to go through a draft.
The G League, yep, draft.
So everybody can see if they want you or not. And those who at the top of the draft get the first eyes on you. And if they don't want you, then it's next. If they don't want you, then it's next, right? If they don't want you, then it's next, then it's next, then it's next. Until everybody had an opportunity to see you according to where you were drafted at.
Yep. Yep.
Instead of just hopping in to an organization and skipping that whole process, man.
Skipping the whole process. Yep.
So I'm just glad that I have been vindicated, and I'm not saying this for ego purposes. I'm not on no ego trip. You know, my ego is very subordinate. I'm just saying this because a lot of people was trying to backbite me, and a lot of people wasn't supporting what I was saying, even though they might have known I might be right or might have some information about it. They didn't back me up like if I would back them up.
Why is
so
that?
Can I mention something with that?
Why is that?
I do also want to add on to you, Dex. When you say that, you know, Jello did enter the draft and, you know, get invites to workouts for different teams. When you're explaining it, I would like for you to kind of add on the extra parts of what you mean that he skipped the process, because people will go back and look like, oh, he worked out, he did this and that, he did go to the draft, he didn't get drafted, etc.
But that was what? How many years ago was that? 4 years ago?
Yeah.
They don't understand that.
So,
people don't understand that the NBA just can't skip over the guys coming right out of college. They have to get their opportunity because they got first dibs.
That's what
that's right.
That's what I said.
That's
what
right. They got first dibs.
They were asking me why the Hornets look at DJ Carton. I'm saying they looked at him since college. They were asking me why they were looking at all those other guys.
The hoop jogging.
Scotty Lewis is in them. They've been watching them since college. That's just how the process works, bro.
Right. They are fresh stock, man. They are fresh stock. Fresh off the boat, man.
Is Hoop Jargon on the panel? Is Hoop Jargon on the panel? Flight? Oh, he's in the chat? Oh, okay. Damn, Hoop Jargon, I wish he was up on the panel. Because Hoop Jargon can explain it way more than I can, because he's been through it. You know what I mean?
But it's a process. They got fresh stock coming out of college. Jello is not fresh stock.
And you got exactly. When you wait. Say that. Who just said that?
I did, Sonny.
Man, that's a hot take. Say that again, brother. Make sure I heard you right.
I just said that Jello is not fresh stock. You got fresh stock.
He's not fresh stock.
Oh
my God.
Jello been on the shelf.
Man, that is so beautiful how you laid that out.
Jello
he is not fresh stock.
Yeah.
That is wonderful, because that's what I was trying to explain. Well, I think Murgod asked me that question. Yeah, that was in 2017, Murgod. You follow what I'm saying? Since then, a whole lot of stuff unfolded since then. Yeah. And Jello has no footage. Right. The only footage he have is the JBA and the what's that?
They go off film.
Oh no, actually, he don't have no footage. No, he don't even have no footage, because he entered the draft after the JBA. No. I'll take that back. He entered the draft after the LKL. After the LKL, the Lithuania, he scored at 70 points. He entered the draft. Then once he entered
Yeah.
the draft, he didn't make it. Then he went to JBA to help LaMelo for the LA Ballers, and then he went on the JBA tour. So that's the only footage they have of Jello, and they consider that competition as, you understand what I'm saying?
These
So
teams
a
wanna
lot of
see
people didn't pay
game
attention to
film.
that.
These teams want to see full game film and they want to see recent full game film. Not
There
from
you go,
years
recent.
ago.
There you go, recent. That's
And,
the key
and,
right
and,
there.
and, and the college
Fresh
players
stock. I
have,
like that.
all
I'm
of
gonna have to
those
take
college
that, brother.
players have
Sorry.
recent game film.
Yeah, since Jello wasn't fresh stock, they not even considering what was
Jello
4
should have
years
gone
ago.
and played for the London Lions when they had won them. He ain't want to go.
But Jello already knew that he was coming through. You follow what I'm saying? He knew this already. He can't announce it,
LaMelo get
but he
drafted,
knew
Yeah.
it.
chance to go out.
He knew it. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was going to come with Melo.
He just had to be patient.
Don't
yeah,
nobody skip the
So,
process.
so to be exact, bro. So Jello is in the draft. So any team could draft him, like any team.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yes.
he pretty much signed a contract with the actual G League, not a team. So
I know. I said
Exactly.
any G League team. I said any G League team.
I think Charlotte Hornets had to forfeit his rights.
Team this year, and it's like 4-round draft.
You understand what I'm saying?
The Hornets.
And I
had his
think that's why. And I think they had to forfeit his rights, if I'm not mistaken. And that's probably why. And this is probably why Jello, when they was down in Miami, he wasn't able to practice with the actual team.
And you
Even
also
though he
you
probably
can
was
get
down.
signed off any G League roster. That's the
Yes.
thing.
So now he gets a fresh start, like the brother said. Now he's fresh stock all over again because now they have footage. They have summer league footage. They can go off that footage in summer league and evaluate Jello's value, and then draft him accordingly. I like that, brother. I like whoever said that. That's a hot take, brother. I wish you could have added something to it, brother. We might have had to ask you for your cash app for that one. So fresh stock. I like that. Fresh stock. Now he's fresh stock.
Because I'm just saying, like, it's not always about who's better. Of course, he's better than some of these players. But it's more to it than just who's better, man.
Yeah. That's not, and that's why a lot of people didn't understand what we were saying last stream, bro. They were making it seem like niggas was taking jabs at him. Feel me? But it's just all a process, man. It's like you can't skip certain requirements, yo.
I'm gonna be honest. What y'all saying now sound better than saying who are the players he's better than in the NBA.
No. Hey, see, we ain't gonna get into that. Nino.
Right, Murgod.
I'm just saying,
that's a good
this sounds
point,
better.
Murgod. No, he's right. Murgod is right because now that you start seeing it unfold, even though when I was expressing that, it might not have came to your eyes because it just probably seemed to kind of wow. Because like, why you have to go through that when he's better than this dude? I mean, we see the visual. We see the visual that Jello is better than a lot of these dudes that the Charlotte Hornets signed. And I'm telling you, and me and Rico had a little spat about it. And Rico's like, see, I told you can't trust Charlotte Hornet organization. And I was like, Rico, I just believe it's bigger than Charlotte. Because there's no way that Mitch Kupchak was put his butt on the line in that media circuit that he was in, defending Jello with Melo, and then all of a sudden act like Jello don't exist. It doesn't compute. You know, those people don't work like that. You follow what I'm saying? When they see a gym, they're gonna polish that gym up and put it on the market and get as much value they can for it. That's how they operate. And they wasn't able to do that with Jello. It's like Jello had all the light, then all of a sudden that light went so dark. And then he just disappeared. He went into oblivion. You understand what I'm saying? He wasn't posting. You notice he wasn't posting. He wasn't really doing much. I mean, his girl model was posting, but he wasn't really posting. The only time we actually kind of saw Jello is when Lonzo posted him at one of Lonzo's workouts.
He been down. That's a fact.
Outside of that, but that Marvel comic commercial, he posted that on his page, and I think that was the last thing he posted, if I'm not
And
mistaken.
that look crazy because he been like, damn, like he get a look like that and he ain't on the roster.
That's why Melo. Why you think Melo was like, oh man, when they asked him about Jello? Because Melo probably thought himself, because Melo don't know the rules. Melo's just a talented player. He's not reading the rule books and all that old type of stuff when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So he's thinking like, damn, my brother's good enough to be on this team.
Facts.
What do you mean? What do you mean you guys are you can't sign him? Melo, I mean, you know, we just can't do it, man. I mean, I love for him to be here with you and everything, but you think we want to disturb you, Melo? You think we want to upset you? Of course not.
In
you are future.
It's like if they did, I just sign him. I'm pretty sure like Jordan to get a bunch of pressure from a lot of other owners about like, damn, don't set that precedent that if you're a
They don't
superstar,
want
even
that
if you're
black
young,
motherfucker
you
signing,
can bring
getting
your
that
brother
prize
in,
like
your
that, man.
cousin in, whoever can play a little basketball and get on the roster.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want his black ass getting that because remember, Michael Jordan supposed to be the worst owner in the NBA. So he came up with Melo. Remember, they laughed at him for signing what's the boy named Mr. Glass? They laughed at Michael Jordan about that. Gordon Hayward. They laughed at him.
See, but they've been trying to get
The
Gordon
Terry
Hayward for a couple
Rozier
of
shit
years.
too. They ain't like
Yeah, they laughed at him. Yeah, when he first got Terry Rozier for Kemba Walker, they laughed at him. So here you get Melo, a golden boy, a golden child, whatever you want to call him, depending on the level of your consciousness. And he breaks records that stood for 60 some odd years. And
Well,
people was
yeah.
hesitant to crown LaMelo Ball the next big thing. They was hesitant. They looked all around the NBA landscape trying to look for something to compete with LaMelo, and it was none. The only thing that competed with Melo was a broke freaking wrist on a freaking accident playing the fucking ass Clippers. Bad luck ass Clippers. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing that competed with Melo. If that didn't happen, can you imagine what his trajectory would have been that rookie season? So they were like, oh man, Mike came up. Now all of a sudden here comes Jello. Everybody's clamoring for this guy, even if he sneezes, if he pull up his socks, if he's on the bench pulling up his socks. Oh shit, Jello finna come in the game. Jello finna come in the game. Oh my God. Man, the man is pulling up his socks. Man, calm down. You feel me?
I'll be
You don't
giving the
think
ball
you
family
don't think
too
those
much
owners was
control. If
you don't
Lonzo
think those
succeeded in
owners
Chicago,
was like no panic. You don't think those owners was like, what the hell? Because remember now, owners was at the summer league. Don't get it twisted. If it wasn't the actual owner, it was a conglomerate group that represented the team of the ownership. They was there. It was at the summer league, at least the first 2 days.
if Jello go within like the first 5 or 10 picks, that right there confirmed to me that it had to been something like other owners feel like, damn, like he box office, like you can't just do that now. You got to like let him go. It had to been some pressure like that.
Right.
But if he get drafted like second through the fourth, he like that just kind of off of his talent.
And yeah, we have to also add on the real basketball brains watching him play really got to see like, okay, he's doing something that nobody else on the court is doing. It's not only just the hustle. Off the board, you see him already almost under the hoop, waiting for the ball. He never got it though. But for the people that have real brains, they're looking at that. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the people that's looking at that with real brains are understanding this is a great talent here. So the fact that he has to enter this pool again, if he goes to the top picks, is because they've seen that. Not only does he bring the box office name, if Jello go to any G League team, we watching. It's happening. I don't care what team it is.
Out of all the brothers, Jello, I believe Jello is the most humble out of all of them. Lonzo is quiet, but Lonzo have a little zany to him as well. You know what I'm saying? Lonzo can get in a situation where he get real zany. Yeah, LaMelo, you already know he's very flamboyant. But Jello he's not. That's just not him. He just a blue collar guy. He's gonna go about his job, do his work, and go execute. And he's a good listener. I watched all his demeanor. He's a very good listener. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that was to a fault because I believe the intangibles that they was looking for Liangelo Ball was to be the head honcho of that summer league team. Because a lot of those guys were just too young, man, and with no experience. And Jello was the most experienced on that summer league team. He wasn't the most experienced in summer league, but he was the most experienced on that summer league team. The only person that had equivalent of experience might have been Grant Willard, Nick Richards. College ball. They didn't play no professional ball. Jello played professional ball at the age of freaking 18 years old. So he had a professional mindset. You understand what I'm saying? And not only that, he seen his brother walk through the NBA. So he had a mindset that he should have just took over that freaking team. Whether he jack-wrecked, whether he fumbled every ball that he had, it didn't matter. They wanted to make sure that he doesn't have that same mindset as Lonzo Ball have, as deferring his celebrity and undermining his own polarization. See, they don't want that. The NBA wants you to be cocky. That's how they make their money. They don't make their money when you subdued. Why do you think they always criticize Tim Duncan for that? Like, this dude is great, but he's so subdued. You know what I'm saying? We can't market that. Kawhi Leonard, this dude is great, but he's so subdued. We can't market that. They need you to be a little cocky, man. And Jello didn't show that demeanor. LaMelo has and will.
Nah, the wild child definitely gonna stick his chest out there. Always. Jello don't have that. He got to stay down till you come up mentality.
So hopefully, when he goes into this G League, Jello has to be selfish. He has to be. When you get to the NBA, you can mellow it out. But right now, you got to be selfish, man. You got to be a hungry shark that haven't eaten in 3 days.
You got to.
So do you see whatever G League team he go to, kind of building the offense around him, or he just gonna get where he get? Would get what he get where he get it?
No, he gonna get where he get in. He gonna get where he get
it.
Because there's already people that been in the G League 3 or 4 years already. So they have leverage already in the G League. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that's their home, that's their domain. They might not never make the NBA, but that's their domain. Just like Andre Ingram. Remember him?
Yeah, from the Lakers.
Shooting them 3-pointers. Yes. So the G League was his domain.
He been a part-time teacher.
So that's how people feel. This is my domain. You ain't finna take this. Say that again.
Has he been like a part-time?
He was a teacher, right?
A professor.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna be coming.
So that's what I get.
And see, he had a. I think he was shooting.
So
like
I'm happy. I'm elated.
You said he was shooting what?
Yeah, it's lagging right now.
I see he was shooting like 40%. That shit lagging.
Oh yeah, that shit going crazy. You got to be under a tunnel right now.
Your connection is good. It's breaking up.
I don't want to get off topic though. This nigga in the chat tweaking, man. Come on, man. You talking about Jahlil Okafor?
He could hoop. He still got a crazy skill set.
The thing about his game.
Oh, he's in the G League now? Okafor's in the G League?
Man, y'all gotta stop.
No, he get released from.
When he with Brooklyn? I thought he was with Brooklyn.
Yo, I never say he can't hoop, but like, come on, bro. What does this fit on the Bulls, man? Like, where do we use him at?
Yeah, because I don't even think he shoot the 3-ball.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. You want a nigga to come off the bench and be a post scorer? No.
Yeah, he a back to the basket big.
Exactly. What do we need that for? We need a guy who could just rebound and run the floor, block shots.
Because he does.
Hey, you know how many balls he fumbled from Lonzo when Lonzo first came to the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like,
he couldn't catch his balls.
He a better fit for another team that needs that type of of skill set. But for the Bulls, no, it just don't fit what the roster got.
Dallas need that skill set.
Yeah, like Dallas.
Keep it real with you. He should have been developed an Anthony Davis type game. Anthony Davis used to be back to the basket.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The Bulls aren't going to sign another offensive big. That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they need some defensive bigs.
What, man? This ain't the 90s. Windy City, this ain't the 90s, bro. We're not about to sign those off, like, bench post score. Like, what's the need for that? How does that make the Bulls better?
Because if they think is trying to run fast, like a low post score is kind of like a ball stopper.
Exactly. Where is this fit? There's no fit there. It just doesn't make any sense. You talking about Okafor got the best footwork in the league.
He could be right. No, he got a great skill set.
Yeah, he got some good footwork, but I don't know if it's the best. I don't know about that, but he damn sure got some footwork.
Footwork ain't get him off that bench.
Yeah, he just got to add more. Like he got to add more to a team, bro.
Okay, you know what's wrong with Okafor, right? I mean, anybody know his history?
Okafor.
What happened?
Hey, I seen him scrapping outside of a.
Yeah, but where was he scrapping at?
I don't know the place specifically.
I mean, what kind of place was it? What kind of place was it?
The club.
I would say it was a club, right?
It was a bar.
Hey, Wendy trolling.
Oh, yeah. I remember them throwing their hands. I seen that a while ago.
Oh, he got some hands, but the guy he can't control his alcohol. That's what's wrong with Okafor.
You do
He's
come
very
off
talented.
drunk.
But the man wanted to drink a lot. And he was a young drinker. That's what really made it bad. Like, dude, you gonna sloth. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't never developed no like his athletic ability ain't never enhanced past what he been able to do. Like in high school and in college, he just always been bigger. Then he get to the NBA and it's like, okay, now show me something. And all he can do is put his back to the basket or shoot like a mid-range jumper, but he ain't stepping out to the three, and ain't nobody.
I don't even know if he got a mid-range, no panic.
Nah, he got a
a little mid-range. You got some
He got a little mid-range?
He got game. I'm not saying he don't got game.
I know he got low post game.
Yeah, he got an old school
He's
game.
definitely
He's like a traditional power forward, like the old
yeah,
school power forward.
traditional. You don't need that on the Bulls. That's not.
If he became a real rim protector, but if he became a real rim protector, people would really value him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he just worried about offense.
He don't even play defense. Yeah, he don't even play defense.
Yeah, he good on another team.
He was a bust. That's what he was a bust.
He had a good first year.
I would say low key got the.
Yeah, he was a rookie of the year. I mean, yeah, that's right. He was a rookie of the year. Wasn't Okafor rookie of the year?
Jaleel?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if
rookie
he
of the
did, I
year.
wouldn't put it
That was
past him.
Wiggins.
Like I said, he got some old.
Oh, Wiggins won that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, Okafor had a good rookie year though.
Was he number two? Was he number two flight?
I don't remember.
Hey,
I know
Okafor
it was
having
Porzingis.
The skill set don't really fit the Bulls, like what they're trying to do.
Oh, no.
Porzingis come in that draft?
Rookie of the year it wasn't Wiggins. It was Carl Anthony Towns, and Porzingis was fucking dueling for the rookie of the year. Yeah.
But that was that draft? That was that draft?
Porzingis went 4, and he went 3.
No, Carl Anthony Towns and Wiggins is not in the same draft.
I made a mistake.
They both went number one.
I made a mistake.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okafor, it was Okafor, Carl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, and Porzingis. That was the
Right.
That was the
Okay.
best
Yeah,
players
D'Angelo
that
Russell was in that draft because
I
it was
remember
Carl Towns with number 1, Okafor number 2, and Russell number 3. Right? D'Lo number 2.
Yeah,
D'Lo number 2. Okafor number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Knicks was mad because they were saying it was only a 3-player draft, and the Knicks got Porzingis and he got booed out the building, and he ended up being okay.
Right. Yeah, they got mad at Phil for that. And
Yeah, but
ended up he's a unicorn.
right. He ended up Porzingis was okay when he was there.
Yeah, that's right. That's good
He just couldn't
information.
stay healthy.
He was the best draft pick we had in a long time since R.J. Barrett. You got to figure out, is R.J. going to be what Porzingis was? Because Porzingis made the All-Star team.
He said, we should trade Tony Bradley for Jackson Hayes. You really think the Pels will do that? Come on now.
Bro, I got to see Jackson play without Lonzo, man. Lonzo built him. Come on.
No, he didn't. Stop capping. He looked great without Lonzo. He looked great without Lonzo.
And then
Lonzo put him on the court.
You got to think about it. Jackson Hayes ain't really been drafted to be ready no time soon. He just like his size and kind of do the Lonzo too, kind of helping him expose his length more so than his scrimp. Because when he play on defense, he can't really do nothing. Like he's long, he can kind of switch some shots, but he foul too much.
Panic, come on, man, you ain't gonna get through it. Yeah, come on, Panic. That's not true, man.
Bro, he been a project player even when he been at Texas.
He's not a project player no more though.
I know, I understand that.
Bro, not no more because of Lonzo. We got to see him without Lonzo at full season.
Yeah, he was a project player.
Oh my God! Did you see him in the preseason, bro? He been balling.
He can still, but bro, look how they doing. Look how they could do Kai Jones and Charlotte. He's a project player at the end of the day, but he get drafted kind of high, so it's like, and their mind is like, okay, at some point,
you got to play him.
But bro, Jackson is developed. Like I feel like he's developed into an actual player now. He ain't no project no more.
No,
that was thanks to Lonzo.
When you from the start of something, you can put it like, okay, that's a project. We project in the 5th year in this league, he will be this. He may have moved.
He was a project
because he's been playing with Lonzo. We gotta legitimately see him where he got like the roster they got now gonna be perfect because ain't nobody gonna throw him the same type of laws like Lonzo or get him open like Lonzo.
Zay Blaze, what are you, a Pelicans fan? Let us know what fan you are.
Wendy going crazy in the
I gotta know what some of my guys in the chat.
Wendy, I agree. Jackson played fine without Zoe, bro. I ain't go cap and say like.
I mean, shit,
you said Jackson did what?
Good without him, but we ain't gonna know until we see that.
He said he played good without him.
Jackson Hayes.
I don't really too much know about that.
I just look at it like if the Pelicans had him on their roster and he been getting that small amount of minutes like that, it's a reason.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like Jackson Hayes, man.
Quick fouls, all that shit. Like
he definitely got potential, man. So, but I just don't think the Pels are gonna take Tony Bradley for him, man. I just don't see them like how.
Oh,
Where
no,
does
I know they ain't gonna do that. They gotta
Yeah,
throw some picks in there.
like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think the Bulls are really good. Like that trade just doesn't make any sense at all. Like, it's
Shit,
like,
even the Jackson Hayes don't shoot the 3 ball, he still would be a better fit with the Bulls than Okafor. Cause at least he can run the floor.
that boy's 7 feet, boy. Elite. And that shot, I saw him shoot it. That shit didn't look bad, man.
Yeah, like he gonna be good now, and he just gotta see that shit. Like sometimes you play with certain players and you play a lot like Kuzma. I feel like Kuzma, he need Alonzo. Ain't nobody else been looking for him.
You said Bulls. You said Zoe. All right. Bulls should
I was about to say it's a certain power when you receive the ball in rhythm. If he playing on the selfish Pelicans, I need to see how he gonna play without Alonzo.
He was just hooping. He just hooped. He was hooping, bro.
Like Jackson Hayes ain't got no
Preseason.
offensive post game. Once he developed
I know
then
he
we
don't
can
got
talk
no.
about it.
I know he don't got no offensive post game, but he's still like a dude that gets it like in his spots. Like he's like one of them dudes. Alleys. He's crashing the boards.
Yeah, you get them hustle points.
Yeah, like and I like, but he's still like he could like once in a game like get by his man and lay it up or some shit like that. You feel me? Like he a weird dude, man. He a different type of player. I like players like that.
Cause right now he going off of just sheer like
all over the court,
athletic ability and length.
Yeah.
When he actually learned how to play basketball, and that ain't even no knock towards him, cause like he been 1 year at Texas and he just had started playing basketball like at 15, 16. Like Bro still raw, like Bro still learning how to play basketball.
Sure,
That was he gonna be good, but at the same time, that's still considered a project. He may not be a project player now, cause like his advancement and what he been doing, and they mind like, oh shit, he about to be a core piece player. As like 9 get moved up, so 9 he got to produce, but I mean he still got to learn how to play basketball like the Greek Freak. He been a project player.
Yeah, I saw him putting it on the floor, man. A few games with the Pels, man. Like when he was on the perimeter, boy was hooping, man. I think he got way more skill than people give him credit for, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can't Nico, you can't do that, bro. You can't say that's preseason for Jackson Hayes. You can't do that, dog, because y'all hyping up everybody else's preseason, but now it's not. Now it's preseason for Jackson Hayes. Come on now, that boy's still hooping, bro. Like you want me to read you his stats the first games? That boy's been balling without.
I mean, you could
without a point guard for real. He was playing with fucking who? Nikhil. That's not a PG. He's just good, man, and he's developing a real
he ain't
game.
even good. Come on now. I don't think nobody on the Pelicans is good. They just okay players. I mean, other than the 2 stars, like let's be real. Everybody else is just human beings on the team.
We can't do that, man. Okay. I wouldn't call Nikhil okay, man. I think Nikhil is good. You could consider Nikhil good. Panic, you could consider Nikhil good, right? Like a good player.
Yeah, until you put lines on him.
I mean,
he got exposed, man. He showed me real defense to take him out the game.
Jackson Hayes is I. Valanciunas is I. Come on now.
I mean, Valanciunas is cool, but he ain't. Yeah, I'm gonna say he ain't got no aggressiveness in him.
Cause you gotta think, like I look at Valanciunas, like his job more so like rebounding, setting screens. Like he very good at that, but if he can shoot a little mid range here and there, that's a wrap. Like I don't think you can win a game with Valanciunas being your best player that game. Yeah, no.
I mean, you could win one.
Not even the damn third option, to be honest.
What?
Well, you're right. They are gonna win one game every other week.
Hey,
I just feel like the Pelicans got one of them roster away, like wow, like blah.
That's facts. All right, 33 wins.
It's like everything they doing is on their backup plan. Like Ted, they ain't at want the route they going with the point guard. They are.
Shout out to Uncle Vern. Uncle Vern, get on the panel. We got to get your thoughts to the Jello news.
I got to stop capping, bro. For real, bro. I got to stop. That shit crazy.
Well, ain't no crap. It ain't no cap. The Pelicans are actually a bad team.
You're talking about Jackson is just another player. No, Jackson's a good player. I consider him a good player. He ain't
Oh,
okay. I think
Jackson, cool. I mean, I didn't see him really go off until Alonzo was feeding him.
Bro, where was this? Where was this? Where was this game?
I'm talking about he didn't get the straw. He's always been a hustle player, but you can put a hustle player in a situation where he can't hustle no more. If you put the right defense on him, Jackson Hayes is gonna be shut down. But when you get a player like Lonzo that knows your strengths and feeds you properly, you're gonna see the best Jackson Hayes. So I got to see that going forward.
So Lonzo had everybody looking like LeBron, right? And MJ, dog. Jesus Christ.
What's up to the panel?
Y'all ridiculous on here, man.
What's up,
What's
Scott?
good with you,
Look,
man?
Scott.
What's good? What's
up?
good?
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey, let's get off these Pelicans. Let's not
I
talk
heard
about
them.
that.
I heard them cabin note. Go.
Come on, man.
I looked at the replays, man. Bledsoe was throwing Jackson Hayes lives too, and Bledsoe ain't on the team, so it wasn't all through Lonzo Ball.
Bro, we know Bledsoe don't play
we're
like
not
that. He
saying
played
that.
like
We're
that
not saying
beside
that.
Lonzo Ball.
I just think
What we're
Jackson.
saying is
I think
Lonzo's
Jackson.
willing to give it up. He don't have no ego when it comes to that.
You got to understand, he got to give it up. He don't have
No, he
no
doesn't.
inside
Hey, bro.
game.
He don't have to.
no inside game. He have to. What you mean?
But
He
he-
have to. You saw that boy
Come on,
last
man.
night, man. When that boy tried to finish, he don't have no finish game. What you think you gonna do if they let him drive to the hole? He got to give it up.
All
He's just a
right,
better
hey.
shooter than Ben Simmons, but he'll pull up Ben Simmons when he go to the hole, to the rack. Y'all know that, man.
Wait till that
Quick
next
down.
Pelicans game and he dunk on somebody.
So he didn't have no inside finish this game?
He had one layup, and he had one floater that
Was it
almost
in
knocked
traffic?
up.
Was it in traffic?
It was in traffic, but he had one floater that he
Hey,
almost knocked
so that
out.
means he can do it.
He had one
So you
floater
seen
that
him?
he almost knocked out of
Hold
fan too.
on. You seen him do it, right? So if you seen him do it, it means it can be done.
One time, man, you got to be consistent when you do that. You know that, man.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here you go.
3-pointer.
Moving that
I can hit a
goalpost.
3-pointer. That don't mean I can shoot him.
Listen,
Oh, man.
what you're doing right now, you're falling on your own
No,
sword.
what you doing is making excuses for him.
Hey,
That's what you
I haven't made not one excuse. I'm saying you seen him do it, right? You saw him on TV live in color.
You ain't about to do that.
hey, Skylar, I got a question.
What's up? Was that Uncle Vern?
Hey, yeah, it's me. What's going on,
What's up,
boy?
Vern?
Boy, you know I love you, boy. I got a question for you. Man. Look here. Hey, Skylar, you're talking. You're not listening, Skylar. I need you to listen right now, Skylar. Don't laugh. Don't do anything else. Just listen, Skylar. Anything with an L, just listen. Look, Skylar, this is my question to you right now. You've heard Lonzo Ball haters going all around the world with their thing and stuff like that. You know, you even heard Phonics, even with his Lonzo Ball hating. Where do you compare your hating compared to his hating of Lonzo Ball?
All right, my hating is
I mean, on a level, he a 10.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My hate,
from a 10 with
toward
him, where do you put your level of hating?
my level of hating
I
is
ain't
not
asked you
with him.
about your hating. I said, what level do you put your hate at? I ain't asked you why you hate. I know why you hate.
Is that
I just
all right?
asked
If it's one of
what
if it's a
level.
1 to 10, I give it a 5. And why I give it a 5 is because
Okay, boy, you's a hater. Yeah,
man, you
you
can
a
call
hater.
me what you want. I look at the game. You
You
look
a
That's
at
crazy.
half-ass
That's
hater.
crazy you
Hey, you
said
know the
that.
Bible talk
That's
about
crazy you
the
said that about his
Bible
level of
talk about
hatred
you
and the
half-ass.
haters.
The Bible
when he
talk
have
about
this. What I'm
the
saying.
Bible
When he
talk
have,
about you half-ass.
and I ain't talking
Somebody's
about
talking
hate
and I'm
like
talking.
far as I hate
Please,
him. I want to
I'm
see him do
talking.
good.
The Bible
But
talk
what I'm
about
saying
you
is we
half-ass
always
hater.
make
You
excuses
can get
for
off
him.
the fence. Don't be
How you see him want
half-ass
to do
on the
good? You
fence.
just say
This
you
what I'm
hate
saying.
him.
When it
Oh,
comes
What
to
is
you
you
another
talking about,
player,
nigga?
hate, boy, hate.
check this out. Check this out. Check this out, Flight. Check this
So
out.
he should have
What's the
Okay,
difference? What's the difference between him and Draymond Green?
Nah, that's
Yo, what's good? Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good?
I'm just being honest. What's the difference? Now we'll drag Draymond in.
Well, that's Phonics.
We'll
Yeah, Phonics in the building. What up?
what's up, finest baby?
What up?
We'll drag Draymond to the
Phonics said he want to be on here more often. Y'all in trouble.
man. We want drag Draymond, but Draymond don't do nothing that Lonzo Ball don't do. But we putting Lonzo Ball in a category where he high. Draymond play defense every once in a while. He shoot good. Same thing like Lonzo.
That's Cap.
And I've been saying that the other day. I mean,
Cap,
yesterday.
Scott. That's cap.
Lonzo
Scott.
Ball
And
is
I didn't
basically
even hear
Lonzo-
that. I ain't even hear you say that. I'm telling you.
athletic ability.
Oh my god, yo! I'm
So,
about
Why
to
is this?
look, this
Why
the
is this breaking news though? Why is this breaking news?
This the difference. Draymond Green play defense. He set up the plays. He do everything Lonzo do.
All right, Sky.
But y'all drag for Draymond and say he not good. But when it come to Lonzo Ball, he could have a bad night. He had 3 steals, 2 assists. What's the difference? I'm trying to figure that out. It
I
ain't
ain't
no
do that. Sky, you talking to the wrong person. I wasn't the one saying he had a good night last night. What the
No,
hell?
I'm not saying you saying it. I'm just saying what they see. Not you. I'm just general.
Why is Liangelo Ball signing a contract in the G League? Breaking news.
We already
That's
knew. That's why
an utter disappointment and a failure. That's an utter disappointment and a failure. This dude, he just can't get a break, can he?
Listen, I ain't gonna let you get away with that. He's not a disappointment or a failure. That's false.
If that was my son, he would be.
Oh, damn. Nah, Jello, man, it took him a long time to get to this point.
To what point?
Shit, to get this look, man. Jello was ostracized from the league for a long time.
This dude played in the summer league. Why is he not signed to a professional contract? But you know what I'm saying? Both of Giannis's brothers is in the league. Are we serious right now? One got a ring.
There's a lot of politics.
No, all 3 of them got a ring.
It is politics. They respect.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. True that. More. Yeah, all 3 of them. Yeah, the other little brother got one with LA. Facts. Yeah. All 3 of them. But you know what I'm saying? But poor Jello. Yo, Jello, you was my son. You're not coming for Thanksgiving. I'm leaving your Christmas present on the door. Don't come in my house, B. Don't come in my house. I done talked all this shit. I'm gonna have all 3 of my sons in the league, and you can't make it, Jello. Jello, just get in your car and go for a ride. Don't come back, Jello. Don't come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm disowning you.
Arguably, he not in the league because of all that shit talk.
There's a lot of politics in the game.
Oh my God! So y'all blaming LeVar now?
I didn't blame anybody.
Hey, I said arguably. I'm not saying.
Nah, you make a point. No, you make a pretty good point with that, bro. You make a pretty good point with that.
He trying to act like the world wasn't gunning for Lonzo because of LeVar.
Where the hell is Rico?
Like Patrick Beverly didn't say after the game, your daddy talking all that shit. Like, come on.
I
now.
agree.
But if you
so Jello gonna get the same treatment.
That's what I'm saying. But if you good, that shouldn't matter. Would that matter if he say that? If you good, you just show it. He just didn't show it. That's the only difference.
Well,
I thought he played well in summer league.
No, he showed it. But the thing is,
no, I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about with Lonzo.
I started to think about what about the book nights and the Kai Joneses. I think that's why they didn't pick him up, because what that would have done to James Book night.
That's why I'm trying to tell you, man. There's politics on the team, man. I told y'all them people.
Nobody would have gave a shit about Book night or
talking about a 6'3" guard who
and that would have started conflict.
Man, Book Night is way better than him. That's why Book Night was picked up.
Better at what?
Oh my Lord, are you really trying to go?
Bro, he's 6'3", 170 with no dribble moves.
So are you no, bro. All right, bro. All right, you got it, bro.
I just want to know what he better than him at.
Book Night is better at finishing at the basket. Book Night has better handles.
Bro, just because he take 10 attempts at finishing and make 4 don't make him better.
What?
Wow, he's debating.
Oh shit!
Really
is this going to be the next $25 hot steak?
How is this not?
I'm just saying, bro. A lot of shot attempts don't make somebody better, bro.
Come on.
So wait, all right. So Nico, who's better? So Jello's better than Book Night.
Bro, I'm taking Jello any day of the week. I'm gonna get a player that don't take a dumbass shot, who move the ball around, who run the floor, who get boards, dirty work, and they got the same dribble ability. Come on now, I ain't got no dribble package.
Y'all taking this dude serious about what he be saying?
Bro, I watched Book Night play. You put a decent defender on him.
Book Night Kool-Aid.
So why you taking Book Night? Hold on, why you taking Book Night again?
Real quick, you seen Book Night with a little defense on him. He started doing a spider and getting ripped. It made no sense.
What you taking? What you taking Jello for though? What you taking Jello for though?
No, nigga, do you know Book Night is leading the Hornets in scoring in the preseason?
Hold on. What did he say?
He also probably leading in shot attempts too.
Are you crazy?
So
No,
what you
LaMelo's
taking
leading
Jello
in
for?
scoring attempts.
That man done killed at
LaMelo is leading
every
in scoring
level,
attempts.
from high school to Villanova. I mean, I said to Villanova to UConn for
And let
2
him
years.
do it. Look, let him do
Oh,
it to himself. Let him do it to himself. What you
bro,
taking
I already
Jello?
explained it. Jello run the floor. He do dirty work. He make his open shots. He don't make dumbass plays. Book Knight is a player that only see his shot, and he
Oh
might
my
facilitate here and
God,
there.
bro. Yo, bro, you losing all credibility, bro, with this
How
crazy shit.
so? Anybody that watch Jello Ball play knows he has these abilities.
So NBA, yo, son,
I
nah, yo.
agree.
Are you serious?
I,
You serious
I
right
I
now?
know,
Shut
bro.
up, Vern.
Anybody with some eyes, come on now, bro.
Yeah,
Jello
it's
is
my
he's
clan.
way beyond most of these players, bro. Book Knight
Jello
is
is
not a
beyond
conversation
Book
to have.
Knight. James Book Knight. Jello is better than James Book Knight.
That's what he
That's facts.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life,
That's what
man.
he
Do
said.
y'all want a hot snap
Y'all niggas
cash
sound
app
crazy.
$25 hot take? Y'all want
No,
to go for that?
Dex, I can't debate it because he's trolling. He's not being real, bro. He trolling.
I'm being very real, bro. I watched him play. Every
So
time
eat him
Charlotte was
alive, then,
playing,
a superstar.
Listen, I need
If you
everybody
feel
to
that
hit
way,
that
eat him
like
alive.
button for me. It's Flight Sports TV.
That dude trolling, bro. Nico trolling, bro. He ain't being real.
bro, I'm not trolling. Every time Charlotte was playing, I was waiting in front of the TV. I was watching the warm ups. I'm like,
You want to
okay.
take him on SMG? You want to take that take Nico got on right now? You want to take that SMG? $25 up in the air, man.
Man, Nico a fan, man. He ain't gonna
Bro,
win.
Nico, yeah, bro. You letting
Yeah.
your fandom like be biased. Make this shit biased. Come on, bro.
Did you hear me say at one time I like Jello? I told you what he do well.
Bro, how is he
Sky,
better
you
than
want it?
James? How is he
Oh,
better than James Book
oh
Knight?
no, you can't.
I'm,
I
I'm
can't.
gonna need y'all to tell me why Jello isn't
Make it
better.
sound good. I can't take that. I can't. Anything he do gonna be right. I watched that boy in the summer league too. That boy wasn't nothing different from. He was the whole team was sad.
Wasn't Book Knight the leading scorer in the summer league too?
The whole team was sad. The whole team, not just him.
You ain't lying about that one though.
You could look good if you the only one making buckets, but if you put him on the quality of the team, nah.
Yo, and Thunder, this is the problem I got, yo. The
So I
bias on
think
the
I think that bad. I think Charlotte Hornets team was so bad. I mean, Jello, he couldn't overcome it, man. He couldn't overcome
That's
it.
the whole point I'm getting at.
Yo,
Like,
Book
couldn't
Knight's
judge.
whole game is just more advanced than Jello. He can do
At
everything.
what? What game? You got
Scoring,
a point guard with no
scoring,
vision.
pick and
How's that
roll,
advanced?
creating a
He
shot for
looked
himself,
smarter than all the rest of them, though.
making reads off
Exactly.
the pick and roll.
Jello IQ is so much higher than Book Knight. It's not
No,
even
it's
funny.
not. No, it's not.
Bro, I watched Book Knight drive down the
Book Knight will
lane, take
dunk
a
on you though.
dumbass layup with a wide open
Goddamn
shooter in the
Vern
corner.
said he looked smarter than the rest of them, though.
That's facts. Burn is spitting on that.
Who just did that?
Oh shit.
You vulgar.
Man, the
Hey,
delusion, yo.
That you
look,
finally
give me 5 minutes. My phone dying.
I ain't even lying to you, man.
Hey,
That
you
whole
came
team.
on
Oh,
here and really,
Dad Sonic with his
you really
stupid
said that
ass.
shit. You really said that. You said that out your mouth.
That
Wow.
whole team was trash, man.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I
I guarantee you, bring 100
Yo,
GMs.
shout out to my man stacking the
100
cash app,
GM is
man. I
taking
appreciate
Jello
you.
over
It's
Book
Flight
Knight.
Sports TV.
That's why Book Knight got picked. Book Knight's better than him. He's the best prospect. That's why. And he proved it. No matter some of the bad plays he had, he proved it still. He was still better than that whole team. And he proved it. Of course they'll pick him. No matter some of the bad plays Come on, bro. He proved it still. There's a difference, bro. Book Knight averaged 20 a game in his second year of college, got drafted, led the team in scoring in the summer league, and is leading the team in scoring in the preseason. Everyone's talking about Jello Ball's better than him. Man, y'all niggas crazy, Mo. Where the everything, bro? That shit is crazy, bro.
Only one I'm
Book Knight
vouching for. The only one I'm vouching for out the ball, brother, is LaMelo. That
Me
dude
too.
showing he good. I'm gonna be honest.
Me too. He the truth, man.
I'm not no hater. I'm being honest.
Yeah, he the truth.
It's
The
about
other two are disappointments.
Yeah, it's about who belongs there and who don't. He don't belong there. Sorry. And I could be a spot up shooter. Anybody could be a spot up shooter.
How you gonna be a spot up shooter weighing 305 pounds and you only 5'6"?
Who?
Who the fuck?
You.
Who that?
You that.
I'm not even way close to 300. To be honest with you, I'm like 140, dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes I wish I was like 300.
You sound like the 300 with all that hate.
Hey, see,
That's extra weight. That's extra calories.
See the hate. They use the hate when you're telling the truth. That ain't gonna work on me. That's psychology game.
Well, yeah, what French Montana said. When the hate don't work, they start telling lies. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. Lonzo's a bust.
Mm-hmm.
Liangelo's a bust. And LaMelo's the future.
Wait a minute.
How can you label Liangelo a bust? That
Don't
don't even
call
make sense.
Jello a bust. Yeah, we're gonna attack you on this one.
I don't think he's a bust.
They're gonna let this slide.
He's not gonna win no. He ain't gonna make no franchise or winning team. No, indeed.
Bro, he's in the minor leagues. He's in the minor leagues. He is supposed to be at the top level, up there with his other brothers. It is shameful. It's disgraceful. and yo, I just want him to go away at this point. I'm pretty sure LeVar feels the same way. Yo, just go away. You're just making all my predictions look bad.
I'm
Get him on the
a
show.
whole lot of lies from you.
Who he signed with in the G League?
Nobody
we didn't hear that yet. He's gonna get drafted on the 23rd. We don't know.
Wow, they go through all of that for scrubs.
I ain't know they go through all
Damn.
that either. I ain't know
Word. Word. Don't no other sports do that. They just throw you into the minors. Wow, this dude getting. Wow, we gonna make an event out of this? Out of a disappointment?
And you know
Nigga,
what?
that's like.
You know what? Remember I told y'all that was a good thing Charlotte didn't sign him on no two-way? Remember I told y'all that? I came out and said
They're
that.
looking out the alley, the God, and the super chat and the cash app.
Told y'all they did him a favor, man.
Dude just sent a 25 to the super chat and 25 to the cash app. You paid heavy homage. I appreciate you. It's Flight Sports TV.
Man, that man really came on the show talking about.
Well, you might want to send half of that to Liangelo. He gonna need it because his salary gonna be super low. Or send it to Vern to invest in some fucking teeth.
Hey, listen, but for real though, like
toothless asshole, man. I hate you, dude. I hate you, nigga.
Come on, man. It's Flight Sports TV. Let's get back to work.
Where y'all think he gonna go?
All praises to the Most High, my brother.
Who y'all think gonna draft him?
We don't know.
I'm saying, what
I
y'all?
don't even know who all in the G League.
Who could know? This is, man. Come on, man.
Shout out to your son.
I can't never.
So don't get afraid to hit the cash app.
Yo, Flight, do you?
In the super chat.
That boy going in the Bulls G League. Why I try to tell you?
Yo, Flight, you know, man. I can't get this time back in my life, man. We sit here talking about this.
No, Phonics, you hear what Sky just said.
Yeah, that Bulls had on last night, man. He talking to them people, man.
He gonna go to the Bulls G League and get released by the Bulls G.
Yo, Chuck Cloud.
Where's Rave? Why Rave? Where's Rave? You watching Monday Night Football?
Yeah, at work.
Rave's supposed to be in here right now. Because if he heard Sky say that, he might give you a hug, Sky.
Phoenix. That's gonna be terrible too. Especially if they pick him up and put him on the team with the Bulls. He'll upgrade the team. He made the team go down.
Oh, look at this dude. You was just cooking for a minute, Sky. Why would you go backwards into a fan?
No, I'm telling you the truth. I'm just being honest.
Damn, Sky, I was riding with you, man.
Man, that's politics, man. You know that, man. He might be going to the Bulls, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see him play like with a quality team, dog. I want to see him. You couldn't judge that off Charlotte, bro. You could.
That's right. I like that, Sky. Keep talking. I might have to cash up you keep talking like that.
That shit was terrible. I'm just being. You know
now
that.
You talking facts. Yeah, you talking facts now. I might have to cash up you keep talking like that.
That shit would pass the ball and
Who
shoot.
got an echo going on?
Crazy. Whoever get the ball, you shoot that shit. That's how it was for Charlotte, man.
No, you're right. That shit was in shambles, man.
They ain't have no plays, none of that, man.
That's what they call. Hey, in jail they call it SOS, shit on the shingle. That's what that shit was.
You ain't lying.
Excuse my French, kids.
Hey, Jack, if you can, you can send me a couple of dollars, man. I ain't got no problem with it. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. That nigga.
Hey, but Sky is on the road right now, man. I never heard Sky talk like this.
No, I'm just being honest,
hey,
man. You know that's politics.
He on the road to nowhere with that shit.
Where else he gonna go? He gotta go to either one. brother's the only one talking up for him. His brothers, so you got to go to one of them two.
Shit, they got 4 rounds. Shit.
But I'm saying he going to
That
one of
man
them
might end
two.
up in Orlando somewhere.
Nah. His brother talking up for him, man. Man, who else y'all ever knew that got that many opportunities, bro? We need to Google that,
They
man.
gonna be like, damn, Jello, you won't go away.
Like how many players you know that went through college that had that many opportunities, like to get in the
You don't get
league?
that many. And that's a good take right there. You don't get that many.
Tell you,
Ask Hoop Jargon. All you gotta do is ask Hoop Jargon. Hoop Jargon will tell you.
And
Some don't get no crack at it. And this dude will have 4 or 5 cracks at it.
I think Jello should have gone stay at UCLA, even if he had to sit that first season out, play that second season, so you could have shoot, he would get drafted.
Hey, Skyler.
I mean, hindsight is 2020.
Like
Yeah, it does.
Hey, matter of fact, it ain't got to be Skyler. Hey, Dex.
Yes.
This is what I was saying yesterday, man. If Lonzo would have threw the ball away, if Lonzo would have threw the ball to the Bulls, threw it to the Zach LaVine, man, Jello would be going through this dumb shit, bro.
I don't understand what you mean. Break that down.
Man, if Lonzo wouldn't have threw the ball to the Bulls, man, to the other team, man, he had
Oh, if he stayed with Charlotte.
on one side, you understand me?
But you heard what Lonzo said about that, though. But you already said. He said Chicago wanted him more than anybody.
Hey, Dex. Let me. There you go. Keep going. You right. You got it right. I ain't got to explain it. What's already known need not be told, no even talked about.
That's what I'm trying to say. So now you got to use his power. That's why I think his brother gonna be winding up over there. They wanted him.
Well,
They
nope.
wanted him.
Skyler. That's Skyler. Listen to me, please, because
all right.
that's my whole point. Now,
if that's not the play,
now he got his brother over there on one side and his other brother on another side, and look who else running the break.
This how I know that play a part, dog. Y'all know I ain't lying. This what that boy
did you get it?
Over there in Milwaukee. That boy brothers trash.
Skyler, all that shit play a part, because that's what we talking about right now.
And he crazy because he like Giannis get one brother with him, and the Lakers had so much plans of getting Giannis when he become a free agent. They hold his brother until they realize he ain't leaving.
Right.
That's right.
Man, all that play a
exactly
part.
What happened.
Come on, you think he left Milwaukee? That shit was like a deal, man. That's why he didn't leave Milwaukee, man. Look, draft my brother and I'm staying here.
And the youngest brother, he
not draft my brother, sign my brother.
That's what I mean. Draft him and sign him. Not just
and he got another brother.
We covered
what
that.
team his other brother play with? Is it Denver?
Which one?
Or Dallas?
We covered the whole thing, Jax.
Yeah.
No, the youngest one. He play in all the country now.
That go back to politics, though.
Oh, he didn't make it.
The Lakers
didn't make it
after that championship season.
No, not him. I'm talking about the other one. He got another brother.
I think he come out this year. Next year.
Yeah,
he is. They got
I
another.
thought he was in the summer league.
No.
He didn't play in the summer league.
No, I see.
No, he was supposed to, but he didn't.
I thought he was like Dallas or somebody, or Denver.
I know. I know he going.
There's 4 of them.
He ain't that good, no way.
Good money doing that.
Man, I went on the Lakers. Man, I went on the Lakers Twitter. I went on the Lakers Twitter. They talking about trade Russell Westbrook already, bro. Y'all saw that?
Yep.
Man, they said get rid of Russell, man.
What's the name talk bad?
I told y'all a long time ago. See, I'm glad y'all getting it. I told y'all a long time ago. The Lakers is not in the Laker faithful is not enthused about Westbrook because he had plenty of opportunities to come to the Lakers and he never did. So they don't care about him coming down that his knees are gone.
Man, they going in on that boy on Twitter, boy.
And see the thing
Paul George the same way. Paul George had an opportunity to come to the Lakers, play for the hometown team. He didn't come. Russell Westbrook had twice come to the hometown team and he didn't come. Magic damn near begged the man to come, still wouldn't come. So the Laker faithful, they know this history.
Man, they were dragging that boy down the mud, man.
Jax, Jax,
give Westbrook like at least half the season Like he one of them type of players where like he get off to a little slow. Even when he won last year with Washington, like at first they ain't really.
Nah, man, get Russ out of there, man.
Man, Russ a warrior, man. When you dealing, man,
Get Russ out of there, man. Trade him for Ben Simmons.
Man, Russell a warrior, man. He got to be on the
Get his
team.
bum ass out of here, man.
Russell make the team better, man. He don't make
That
the team.
boy ass, man.
That boy make a team better, man.
All
That
I'm
man
saying
ain't
is that
no-
the Laker faithful, they don't
That's
appreciate
right.
Russ
That's
because
right, man.
he had a chance to come and he wouldn't come to help the team, man.
That's right, man. I'd rather have had.
Now he want to
Colin
come and try to
Sexton.
get a cheap championship.
Colin Sexton was a
I
better.
mean,
fit.
but when he had a
Get Russ
chance to
out of
come,
here, man.
They would have
That
never
boy-
drafted D'Angelo Russell if Russell would have came.
Man, Russ, how you have
but damn, how
My
that
bad,
probably
my
ain't been up
fault.
to him at the
how
time.
you have
God.
16 turnovers
I wasn't
in the
done,
first
no.
2 games? That's crazy, bro.
I told you they were ripping him up on that. It's 17 to be exact.
17 turnovers and you only played single minutes. That's crazy. You played 9 minutes and you had 6 turnovers.
Man, they was on Twitter
So while
ripping
my
that
phone was
boy
dead,
up.
did
Get
we
him
find
out of
out why
here.
Book Night was better?
Well, he got to get up out of there by the deadline, man. He got to get up out of here by the deadline. Be real. That boy got to go. They ain't about to cost LeBron. No, that boy got to go, man. I'd rather have
LeBron must.
I'd rather have LeBron lose to the Bulls in the finals than to go out in the second round again. Get his
Y'all
ass-
know what the crazy part
LeBron
about it
missing that
is?
score. He missing
They
that
say
Kyrie
Carmelo
type of
playing
score.
better than that boy. What? I'm telling you on Twitter. They were saying
Hey,
Carmelo
who played
playing
tonight?
better than him.
Hey, LaMelo play at 7:30. He about to play like in an hour. I'm in New York, so I don't know your time.
we live streaming in
Yeah,
1
I'm
hour.
gonna watch that game. I want to watch
Yeah,
that.
hey, let me know when y'all done.
And that boy,
No,
that
we
boy,
running here. We good here for an hour. We
that
ain't
boy-
going nowhere.
man,
We're gonna
that
be
boy-
live. We ain't going nowhere.
Man, Rush, you better get your bags ready, man. You
All
gotta
right.
be gone by the deadline, man. Real shit. Get them bags ready. Start packing, bro. You out of here soon.
Who's out of here?
Man, Russell Westbrook, man. That boy gotta go.
I told you, man, they were ripping him up. You must be a Laker fan too, huh?
No, I ain't a Laker fan, man. I'm a LeBron fan, bro.
Yeah, well, that's a Laker fan. You go wherever LeBron is. So you're a Laker
I'm a
fan.
Bulls fan. I'm a Bulls fan, bro. I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Bulls fan, bro. But man, that boy can't be doing the Lakers like that, man. I want LeBron to at least make the finals, man. That boy, like, come on, bro.
He ain't not
Let me know when y'all
LeBron.
ready.
I was about to say that, man.
Hey,
LeBron
look,
ain't gonna.
look.
LeBron ain't gonna play half of the season anyway. So
AD
Yo, look,
gotta step
Panic.
up. That's who needs
Panic.
to step up.
Panic, you blaming LeBron for Russ turnovers, Panic?
No, I ain't blaming LeBron for nothing. Why he's saying is if they gonna get to the finals, they ain't gonna be on the back of LeBron. Like AD need to step up.
Oh
Step
yeah,
up.
I know. I got trust in AD, but bro, the way Russ is looking, bro, that dude looking crazy, man.
they gotta make Russ the sixth man, man.
No, like this might be one of the worst basketball
Who-
I've ever seen in my
Who
life.
gonna start? Who gonna
if they
start
had
over
a-
Russ?
If they had a
Man.
better
Man,
roster,
we might have to start. Yo, the Lakers might have to start Rondo.
Man, you gotta let Russell go in there and do what he do. He can't do it with them. He can't do it
Man,
with
Russell have a
stars.
nervous breakdown playing with that second unit.
no, he won't. That's what he used to play
Man,
with.
trade him for Buddy
Look at
Hield,
Russell
man.
Westbrook in his MVP season. Look at the teams he had to run other than Steve Adams.
But he was a leader though.
He always
He ain't
had
the leader of the
back-to-back
Lakers.
roster around him.
You know what the funny part
Let him
was,
come off the
though?
bench.
I knew that was gonna happen when they said they made that. I said they messing with a warrior, man. Russell Westbrook gonna have a meltdown. He gonna have a meltdown. Like, man, get me out of here, man.
And look, LeBron ain't play yesterday, man. So don't that ain't got nothing to do with LeBron, man. That boy
And
just
shit,
don't-
Russ like to play fast. LeBron like to slow down.
That's what I'm trying to say.
He don't
Like,
make
that
this-
ain't gonna work.
Yo, Panic. He's always been he's not a good decision maker, bro. You just don't know what to do sometimes, man. Struggles with decision making, yo. That's why he's been averaging so much turnovers for us. I know it's preseason, but this is rare to have this much turnovers in 2 games.
Man, I watched Russ.
Especially from his caliber. He's a high caliber
You
player.
gotta think about it. There's only 3 players on that roster right now that been there last year. Everybody knew.
Panic.
I ain't saying that why Russell Westbrook had all them turnovers, but as a point guard, like you still kind of learning like where everybody like the ball at, like everybody tendencies and shit like
So
that.
Panic, answer this. Why does Alonzo Ball have that much turnovers? Why don't Zach LaVine have that much turnovers? Why DeMar don't have that much turnovers? Why any other point guard?
Why Caruso don't have that many
Why
turnovers?
any other point guard going to a different team have that much turnovers? Man, that's that boy. That boy got go.
But
That
you
boy
got to think about it. Like they running a new offense, and they trying to run it through Russell Westbrook.
And what are the Bulls doing?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Westbrook, man, that dude like more like a slasher. Like his game different from everybody's game. That dude, I didn't watch. I didn't watch somebody hit shots on that dude. That dude go back down and just won't
Hey, I'll
scope
be right
back.
back.
Like he just
I'll be
jacking
right
that
back.
shit up.
It's like Chicago like the run, so their turnovers ain't gonna
I'm
really
using
be
that
that
budget
high. And
phone.
them boys
Russ isn't
just
good off the ball. Russ is good off the ball. He just don't want to play off the ball. He did it in the bubble with the Rockets. He was off the ball. Harden was controlling the PG. He was great. That was one of the
but the
best
thing about
basketball
that's that cheap way of playing off the ball. He ain't been playing off the ball like a traditional off the ball. Even more so like, okay, Harden, go do your thing. I got the next one.
Oh yeah,
That's off the ball.
But he could do
ain't
it.
run around, getting through screens, trying to come off curls and nothing like that.
Nah.
When he did, and that's all he got to do for the Lakers is just cut and
but he can't shoot the rock. Like he can't shoot it like the boy.
But that's what you got the shooters for. That's just like the
No,
Rockets.
He is not going to be played in the. You ain't about to stand him in the corner and tell him to catch and shoot.
Man,
he
that's
can't
what
even shoot him.
No, but play the same way he played with the Rockets, bro.
He can't do that. He can't do that with the Lakers because
when he used to play with the Rockets, they kick him the ball. He used
LeBron is the point guard. I don't care what Russ talking about. LeBron gonna be the point guard. You're not gonna see the Russ from every other year. This gonna be the newest Russ you ever see because now he used to be in a 1 or 2.
That's why I'm telling you, he gonna want to get traded. That's gonna be in him. He gonna ask for a trade.
And they gonna trade his ass, rightfully so. You gotta get out of here, man. That boy.
Yeah, but at this point, y'all now kind of run his value in the ground because he like y'all gonna have a season. And
man, who LeBron don't run? Who LeBron don't run into the ground? Who LeBron don't run into?
LeBron, this don't got nothing to do with LeBron. He always had this problem.
No, what I'm
LeBron
saying is
his bets of having
he had them.
Player
That's what I'm saying. He had that problem. We already know he had that problem. We ain't disputing that. But they was able to look past that problem. Him being with LeBron, they ain't looking past it, so that's gonna drive his value down.
All right, man. Who cares, man? Long man, he gonna have to get his ass out.
No, it matters because if you got a big contract, imagine what else y'all gotta give up with him.
Give up.
If Russell Westbrook, if his value in the ground because he don't look good with y'all and he making all that money, y'all have to give up something valuable with him. It might be a piece like Taylor Hoy, TST. It might be somebody y'all like on the roster. They gonna want them with Russell contract.
Look,
it do matter if his value go down or not.
Give him more time, man. Let me just give.
Yeah, I said he need more time. Like he got to get acquainted with the offense.
I don't think he could be fixed, dog. I'm gonna be honest.
That shit look crazy.
I don't think he could be fixed.
That shit look crazy. That's 17 because the first game he only played 9 minutes, bro. That's a problem, bro.
The dude play fast, man. That dude ain't about to be out there, man.
Check his minutes the first game, but that's crazy. Like if you really hoop, you understand how bad that is. Like that shit is crazy. That means most of every play you had a turnover. You just couldn't. 7 turnovers in a single minutes. What? That's crazy. At halftime last night, how much did he have? Like 9? That dude got a turnover issue, man.
See what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to play like how the Bulls trying to play. The Bulls trying to play fast until they can't, and when they can't, they got Bullchick and DeMar DeRozan. All the Lakers got to do is let Russell Westbrook kind of control the offense, get his little rebounds off the and on the go and let him play fast until he can't. But the thing about that is like shit.
He got to do that as the 6th man though. He ain't gonna be able to play fast. That's why
he got to come in at a certain point of time. Yeah. He got to play with like players that ain't got no ego over him. Because when you on the team with LeBron and AD, like
LeBron gonna get the ball to AD. Him starting and LeBron gonna get the ball to AD. That dude bad IQ. So you think that's gonna work?
LeBron and AD pick and roll.
Yeah,
they ain't care about nothing else.
Yeah. He got to be the 6th man. They're going to put Rondo in there to start with him. But that's going to turn out bad because Rondo can't play a whole season without getting hurt. So they got to find somebody else to do that. Unless they depend on their bench to keep them in the game and they just do what they do. I don't know.
And AD always hurt. So he like, shit.
Man, the Lakers look crazy. I'm going to be real. And if I'm LeBron, I'm retiring, man. Fuck that.
Man, he ain't trying to retire, man. He ain't trying to play a whole season either.
LeBron trying to be in this league to his strength.
This shit all still about to be horrible, man. I'm gonna be real. This shit might turn out bad for the Lakers, yo. Unless AD, I'm really dependent on AD. If AD starts balling, then this is a different look on the Lakers. The Lakers gonna be back in the title. They're gonna be in the championship. But I don't
And
know
the
what.
crazy thing about it, like Ramon, we were having that conversation about like AD and Giannis, and I've been saying like AD ain't a Giannis type of player. That's why it be meaning like times like this where you ain't know what's going on from the guard position. LeBron might be LeBron. Like, and you got AD, like AD need to be set up in certain spots. Like he ain't about to go get that shit. But Greek Freak can go get that shit. Like they might be to have the same measurements, but they two different
Skill
type
set.
players.
Yeah, man. It's just
Oh
the
yeah,
talent.
he moved. Giannis moved a dog under that rim. The AD ain't trying to go under that rim.
Yeah, like
And it's crazy because he can. When he wants to, he
Yeah,
can.
I'm not saying he can't. He ain't trying.
He
That's what I'm
chooses
saying.
not to.
if
It's
you
like,
take the Greek Freak and put him on LA and swap out AD, you wouldn't even be talking about how Rusko and Foot and all that. They playing back in your mind. Shit, Greek Freak by itself gonna get you to the finals.
Right. Like Greek Freak faster than him and everything. Greek Freak will grab that bitch at the 3-point line and drive that shit.
and it's like he did it, and he did it in the first go round. He played like that in the first go round, man. Or in the bubble, he was playing center at times.
And you know when he grabbed that at 3-point line, he driving. He
Passion,
ain't
but
about
I
to
don't
shoot.
know.
AD gonna pull up and shoot a jumper. That's the
Hey,
difference.
if that
Greek
if
Freak trying to
if that's
dunk
the
on
case,
you straight up.
if that's the case, if that's the case, then what would y'all choose? AD or Giannis?
I'm taking
Giannis.
Giannis. I'm taking Giannis. That's a
Giannis
stupid
all day.
question.
Giannis, I can put any type of roster around Giannis. I ain't no
Yeah,
Giannis right now, but look,
I'm taking Giannis, man.
look, AD could be better than him, bro. He has a chance to be. If
AD more skilled than him, but for why being better than him at the position.
Yeah, I agree.
See, y'all look at it. I look at it like a position. Like y'all look at the game totally different. Like AD, I'm not about to be paying you all that money to shoot jumpers. Nah, get under there. Get some
Giannis
putbacks.
is better than AD. I agree with you.
Yeah, like I don't need you by the 3-point line. Like nah, like Giannis gonna get under there, and if a 3 come open, that's his second choice. But him, he trying to get putbacks and he trying to get everything at the rim. That's what I'm paying you for.
Exactly. AD don't want to do that. He could, and when he wants to, we've seen it, bro. He's unguardable, bro. You feel me?
I watch Giannis put team's best player in foul trouble early,
Yeah.
which helped the team
AD
by
was
him
just
driving.
sometimes shoot middies, bro, just all game.
He want to do fadeaways and shoot threes and nah, man. That's why I got
That's because he can though, don't.
That's why he don't want to
That's
play
what
the
I'm saying.
five.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that he can't, but what I'm saying is,
No, I listen to y'all talk for like 2 minutes, man. Y'all ain't giving AD no respect.
No,
Y'all just
you
making
take
it
No,
like
he
Giannis.
ain't getting no respect.
Giannis
Is
is
the
doing
fact
that
he
because
just
he
being
got 2
Giannis.
All-Stars with him as well. He
I
didn't hit
mean,
none
but
of them big shots. That
LeBron is
was
a Hall of
Middleton that
Famer.
was
Like,
hitting them
well, I agree with you. I agree with
Middleton
you
was
with
hitting
that.
them big shots. You know who can hit those shots too? AD. Giannis can't hit those shots. You take Middleton off that squad. He can't do what AD would do in that
shit, you
squad.
take LeBron off
That's
his
the
squad,
point
he
I'm
can't
getting
do
at.
nothing.
Look,
We see that for
Man,
years.
you don't even say take LeBron off because that's
We
just
see that for
that's
years
just
in New
exit out a
Orleans.
lot. You
That's
talking
what
about LeBron here? We ain't
he
talking
had a
about
good
that.
roster in New Orleans.
Man, let me
He had
counter
Drew
that though.
Holiday.
That's what they pay. What they
I'm
pay.
saying you could have probably put AD on that team with Middleton and Drew Holiday, and they would have been pretty
Probably
decent.
not.
Yeah,
Probably not.
No,
sure.
You know,
Ain't they would have
because you
played
know
the
how they win that
Suns?
game? They
Stop it.
dominate in the paint. That's how that series get won.
Yeah,
Look at the
But
stats.
AD, if he didn't get hurt,
And
in
y'all
that
missing a
Suns
whole
finals,
dynamic when it
they
comes
would
to
have put
AD.
them out.
That AD's now is in
Wasn't hurt, he
LA,
would've-
and LA is a sweet spot to a whole bunch of players that lose their focus. And that's all AD done a little bit. He kind of lost focus a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
I
he
beg to
should
differ.
get it
He
back.
just got hurt. He
I
had a
agree.
long season in that bubble, and they came back.
Man, Bell been
them
hurt
games
every year he
piled
been
up,
in
and
the
he got
league.
injured.
Man, ain't nothing new.
That man out there looking at that beach.
Okay, so boom.
Listen,
So
Don't sit there and be like,
hold
"Oh,
on, you guys.
Giannis is like this far
Hey,
better player than him."
how
Come
many
on,
guys
man.
on this panel? Wait.
Man, Giannis can't shoot free
No,
throws. Nor
legitimate
can he,
question.
period.
And listen, let me ask y'all
He had a
something, man.
guy in Middleton
How
taking
many
all
of
that
y'all?
weight off his shoulders.
Hold on. I think that's
And he
teamwork. But
played
look,
with the best player on the planet.
Burn,
exactly,
everybody
like,
on the panel.
damn,
How
that's a
many of
hot
y'all
take.
been to the cliffs of Malibu and looked over and saw that beautiful ocean out there and just thought the world was just your oyster? That's what AD is doing right now, man. He ain't never seen nothing like that in his life, man. And now he's living there.
AD got to
Come on,
start
man.
playing center, man.
AD don't, and that's the problem. AD
See, we
don't want to play center.
And
He don't want to
Why
play
he
it.
want to play center?
Dix, that's what they getting away from
You know what I
the
mean? Like,
point of
why
what
he
we
want to play
saying, why
center?
we are taking on it. It's like this, and I always say this. It's like this. I agree with y'all when y'all be saying, well, Lonzo play point guard, because a point guard job is to get assists, right? Like, he ain't supposed to be the highest player. Dog, the dude play power forward sometimes and he play center, dog. The dude do not play under the rim, which is hurting them. Like, when your boys say Middleton take the shots, right? That's what they pay him for. I can't put a running back in that quarterback and expect him to throw for 300 yards. He can throw for 300 yards if he, some trick
But
plays.
you said
That's why-
AD can't play under the basket like he don't like. That's not
Bro,
what
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
he don't.
I understand he don't prefer to do that.
I'm
but
saying he don't play
say he
under the
can't.
basket enough for the position he
He
plays.
didn't play in the under the basket enough in the series that they lost to the
Listen,
Suns.
the reason why AD don't want to play center is because he don't want to play under the basket. So even if we can agree that he can do it, he don't want to do it.
He can do it. I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah,
I
he don't
watched
wanna
him
do
do
it.
it because we
So I'm
forced him
saying,
to
like, it
do
don't
it.
matter. It don't matter at the end of the day. If he refuse to do it, if he writing that in his contract or he putting that out the sources that he don't want to play the 5 and he hate the 5, it's a reason why you don't hate the 5, because no other reason but because you got to play under the basket and you got to play rough and you got to be bumping all game. That's all
No,
that
because
does.
he likes to take jump shots. He likes to shoot. He likes to be on the wing
Exactly.
sometimes. And that's not against
Jump
nothing against
shot.
him. He could prefer to play that way because he's good at it.
Giannis don't shoot as much as AD, but if we talking about
Play his
just 2
position,
points,
man.
right?
He play his position, man. That's the whole.
If we talking about just him getting 2 points, AD getting 2 points, right? What's more automatic than Giannis coming down, like starting at the 3-point line? That's almost automatic for him. Euro step down all the time. So it don't really matter if he got a jumper or not.
AD get off like that too. It ain't like
AD don't get
Giannis
off
the only
like that.
person
Man.
that's get
AD
off like
don't
that.
do
Yeah,
that.
he does.
AD that dude, but he don't get off like that.
He don't
He
do
doesn't
that.
do it where it's 90% of his shots are in the paint.
Don't,
No,
man. Boy, don't never grab
that's
that
because he
ball.
has a range. He can shoot.
But he missed 2 though.
Everybody misses shots.
Man, I take Giannis.
What is he scared to shoot him? Like, at least he
Man,
ain't.
I take Giannis going to the hole because most.
That's your right. That's your right. I get you.
But
the way y'all was talking about AD was just like, come on, man. One bad little series. Now he just this.
No,
trash.
ain't nobody.
Now he ain't the Giannis league. Come on, man.
Bro, I said no. Look, bro. I said AD this when he wants to, like when he his mindset when it's changed, and I've seen it a lot. He's the best center in the league. Easily.
You mean when he's healthy?
I saw no.
When he's healthy, he's the best center.
Bro, he got forced to play center in the
okay.
bubble. They forced him to play center in the bubble. You shouldn't have to force you to play center, bro.
Look, to make a long story short, what I'm getting at is if we gonna put AD for what he doing, we might well put him at shooting guard.
I'm just saying, give him a fair shot when he's healthy and everything.
What I'm saying is,
don't just do it like that when he said he had that foot
what
problem
he
last
do,
year.
we might well put him at shooting guard. What he do?
He was the best player. Yo, he was a top 3 player. Like
When he's healthy.
Yeah, he was probably the
he not taking,
and he got smoked for Giannis when he's healthy.
And he was killing
Tell
the
me he
Suns.
don't.
But my thing is, you can do it. Why don't you do it often? Like when you
I'm just saying he was hurt.
Winning.
We knew after the bubble ended in November that they was gonna be tired this season. We all knew that. Nobody expected the LA to get a title right off back and leaving that.
Bro, I think AD is easily better than Giannis, but he's just not showing it. He's limiting himself.
He's more skilled than him. He could hit him inside.
Very much more skilled. That's why I said for him to say, for we to be sitting there saying like Giannis. I know it's Giannis' heyday right now. It's his glory days right now. But at the end of the day, man, you got to give Middleton and Drew Holiday that respect too. He put the chicken. He put the gravy on top.
But check it out. This is what I mean.
Who was getting him out of Brooklyn? That was Middleton with them jumpers.
You need a complete.
Giannis cannot hit them jumpers.
But you got to think about what about the first and second round with Middleton was struggling. Middleton was struggling in the playoffs before the finals.
Giannis had
him and Drew Holiday. Giannis get them through them first couple of rounds.
And not just that. That's exactly
the
what
defense of Drew Holiday gets him through that first round.
No, bro, go watch them series.
Them jumpers by Middleton.
Go watch their first
PJ Tucker putting his body on line. Those are the guys.
Go watch their first 2-round games. I guarantee you.
It wasn't like Giannis just came in there with no roster, rinky-dink roster. No, they spent a lot of money.
That's the point we getting at, man. Everybody playing their position.
You
That's
can't, yeah,
exactly
like you
what we get
can't.
at.
That's
One
like
need
saying Kobe
one
or
need the
Shaq in
other.
where they at in history because they had each other. They
One
still
need the
been
other to be a
Hall of
good
Fame
team.
players.
One
They
of them need
doing
the
their
other to
shit.
be a good team. That's exactly what we getting at. You got to understand if AD shooting threes, who gonna get the rebound?
Trying to tell you.
They
That's
got
exactly
Dwight.
what we
That's
getting.
why
They
they
had
struggled
JaVale.
last year
They
because
had
they
centers.
had
That's why he
Dwight
didn't want to
Howard in
play
the
the
middle.
center. They had centers.
They had
Did
Marcus
they
on.
not?
They
Who
Why
not
a
in
would you want
passer's
to play
left.
center?
defensive
Y'all got
prime.
two centers.
This what you said. What we getting at is
I'm getting at this. AD want to play to his strength, whether
the
it's a
centers.
forward man and he want to be on the wing. Sometimes that's his right because
Man,
he's good at it.
we not saying that that's
And
it.
yeah, like that shit
But to be
crazy.
a good team, you got to play your position. That's what
I
I'm getting at.
understand, but he can get down there and bang when he's healthy.
And then when he on
I
the
just feel like y'all took his little one bad season of him being
No,
hurt.
we ain't.
And
I ain't
now it's.
looking at that. What I looking at is the
Now I'm
fact
just
that
trying to hold y'all
AD
horses. Now this guy
when
was in
80
the
been
80
in when 80 been in New Orleans, you know why they going to get the Marcus Cousins, even though it really
because
doesn't
AD
seem
don't
like
want
he
to play the
didn't play.
center. That's his
Exactly. So
right.
if he don't want to play a position that is a strength, what we gonna do about that? What we gonna do? Like we gotta chalk that up as like he don't want to do it or he can't do it. Either way,
But
it ain't
all right,
getting
that's
back.
like saying, all right, Giannis, we ain't gonna let you bring the ball up ever, no more. We ain't gonna let you do none of that.
He can get in the post and bang.
But he likes to bring the ball
basically
up.
a
He likes to be in
junkyard dog.
transition with the ball. Am I right?
Say that
That's
again?
like Milwaukee saying we don't want you to do none of that. We don't want you to have the ball up top at all. He'll be like, no, I want to handle the ball sometimes.
and not
But
just
he'll
this. Look,
also go down and bang.
but
He'll
look, check
also
this
shoot the
out.
three
Not
ball.
even
But
that.
he's
He'll
not gonna
also
let
shoot
you
the
take
mid
away
range.
one of his strengths of bringing the ball
Let's
up.
be
That's all I'm
let's be
saying.
realistic
defense
though. Let's
and
be
play
realistic.
defense
Let's be
all
realistic.
game.
This is what we getting
Just
at.
because you don't like AD shooting the ball don't mean he's
No,
gonna stop
No,
shooting.
man, listen, if that's the script, cool. But at the same time, if it makes more sense for him to be in the bus, in the hole, in the circle, and like getting dunks and layups and shit like that, and that's where his bread and butter, and he can get it just like
And
Giannis
that's
can
what
get
he
it
did
all
in the
game.
finals game. He started at the
Add
center.
that too. You should
He
be
But y'all,
started at the
averaging 40
center.
look,
just like Giannis.
this why
He
I
got a
say it don't
title.
make no sense. This
That's
why
why
I say,
Giannis average. Like why he be getting the 40 points 3 games in a
and
row
not just
because he
that. And
shoot the three ball and he in the hole.
this why teams be beating them too when he don't want to play down there. Check this out. He go down there, he shoot a jumper, right? He might make the jumper, right? But when he
Y'all
go
sound like some badgered Pelicans fans, man.
when he go down and have to play defense, where he at? If he checking Giannis, where he at?
Pelicans fan.
Where he at? He got to go in the box anyway to play
30 and
defense.
10. That's where he at.
No,
If he's
but you
healthy,
ain't
he's
getting
30 and 10. Book him.
Who
30
30 and 10?
Y'all know it.
what,
AD.
30
He
and
ain't
10.
average 30 and 10 last year.
But you know when he's healthy, you know what he gonna get y'all.
See you
Man, see,
if he healthy.
What did he get a Pelicans last time he went over
You
there?
man, we
keep
not,
saying if he healthy.
we
But
not,
Giannis
What did
been
he
hurt
do
the
to the
playoffs last
Pelicans
year.
last time he was
man,
in y'all building?
y'all taking it wrong.
Look that up. That's
Y'all
what he
taking
does.
it wrong when we talk about AD. What we saying is on the defensive
You
side
say
of
he's
the
not a
ball.
traditional center. He's not Patrick Ewing. He's not down there. No, because he
No, ain't
offers
nobody.
more than
No,
that to the
listen,
game. That's
you
all
ain't
I'm saying.
understanding why I telling you.
He's offering more than that.
What I telling you was if the reason why Giannis can get 43 games in a row is because Giannis go inside the basket, Giannis shoot the ball, Giannis get fouls, Giannis shoot the three ball.
He put the best team in on player and foul on
And y'all
trouble.
saying it like
And what I
AD
saying
doesn't
with
do that.
AD is, yeah, AD
He
can do
don't.
all that, but AD can do all that and maybe average 33 games in a row. But if he go inside, like I know he can, he might
Yeah,
get up
we
to
know
40.
he was doing it.
I
He
get
was
you, and
doing it. We not taking
that's
that
y'all
from him.
saying
I
y'all
ain't
want
saying
him
he
to be
got
a
to start
different
at the three
player than
ball
he
and do
is.
the
That's what I'm
same thing
saying.
as Giannis.
Y'all
But
want him to be
sometimes
that
go position
inside,
yourself in
bang
the
it up
hole.
dude, and he's just not like that. It's just not him.
Man, listen, I look at it like this. If you look at Embiid, that's the closest comparison player type you can get to AD. I put him over AD
Really
because
talk.
I know what AD can do.
Real talk. Real talk. That's what you
I
get.
wouldn't say that, man. No way.
Bro, what's the difference between Joel Embiid and AD?
Well,
Other
AD
than
can
Joel
handle the
Embiid to go
ball a
play the
little
five.
better than him, I would say, and he can shoot 3-pointers better than him.
No, it's not
And
about better.
just
What I'm saying is what he doing do different. Because you agree that he better than MD. So I want to know name things that he doesn't do that AD do.
he can shoot and create his own shot better.
No, but
He
what's
can
bad? So you
create his own
say
shot.
you
Embiid
saying
can't.
Embiid don't do
Embiid
that
can
at
get
all?
catch the ball
He
and
can't do
shoot.
that at all.
Maybe shoot an open shot, but AD can ISO if he wanted to. You saying he doesn't ISO and go to the rim as aggressively as Giannis is much because he has more in his tool bag.
You understand it wrong. I ain't saying he don't do it like Giannis. I ain't bagging him for that. Nothing like that. Why he's saying is like he don't play in the hole. Like he don't play the 5 to be in.
Yeah,
the
but
hole.
you gotta go back to what he used to do. He used to be a point guard until he grew.
I understand.
So his natural
cool,
basketball
cool.
ability is to
but he
score
ain't
and
playing
play
point
make.
guard with LA. That's Braun's job. So he need to learn how to do something that maximizes the team. And if going inside the hole,
That's what I'm getting at.
team,
That's
why
exactly what I'm getting at.
Okay, so y'all just want him to be a better Shaq.
No, he don't.
No, see, you taking it wrong.
That's all y'all saying. Because you say he can score you 30-10. It's just not in the way that you would like a big man to do it, or the other big men are doing it.
No,
that's what you're saying.
What I'm saying is for him to
it's okay to say that, but it's just
points,
like, yo, that's not his game. That's not what makes him
maybe 2
AD.
extra rebounds. He got to play the 5. If he play the 5, AD will be average. I ain't say average, but AD will be dominating. Tell me that line. Which center in the league right now gonna go out in the perimeter other than Embiid and play him?
Man, he a 400-pound person playing.
Nobody handles him anyway. Doesn't matter. Nobody who really gives him a problem anyway.
As a power forward.
No matter
what
what position he plays, he's a problem.
I don't see him have problems. I ain't saying nobody shut him down, but I don't see him have problems, people.
AD gonna get him anyway. It's the way he get him.
All you gotta do is put somebody aggressive on him, because not saying he's soft. Well, I mean, I can say he's soft, but it's like shit. Beat him up a little while, like he ain't gonna want to do all that extra shit. He fake tough.
No, he gonna settle for jumpers. That's exactly what I'm getting at. He gonna settle for jumpers.
Like, but it's times when you gotta be like, man, listen, fuck him. I going inside because I know we need to get them back. We need to get them buckets. When the game get tight, that's what all the fouling coming from. Not from the fadeaway mid-range shot.
When the game get tight, him and LeBron go in that pick and roll, and you know what happens then.
Yeah, and when they do that pick and roll, that's the only way you get them inside the basket. But what happened when they can't get the pick and roll off and they need to just dump it down into the paint?
He can do that too, though.
But
you ain't giving him enough credit. He can take
it
it down there like
all
that.
All right. To make a long story short, I
ain't saying he can't do these things. I'm just saying he don't do it enough. Like when I say about Lonzo don't drive enough, that I ain't saying he can't. I just saying he don't do it enough. He don't do it enough to maximize his talents. That's all that is.
Why the hell
AD is shitty or nothing like that?
Why the hell Drummond to different standards from what they held AD to? Because Drummond, they were saying he wasn't getting no rebounds.
Because he couldn't do nothing what AD could do.
But if he plays on the same roster, he shouldn't really have to.
He can't bring the ball up. He can't. No.
See, they go.
You know what Drummond using? He does twitch moves on the layups in the air. Man.
But Drummond could get you points too, though. He been showing that.
Yeah, sometimes
he gets you 12 to 14 a game. Says the points. He could get you points. He just wasn't getting them points. But you can't say that. He could get you points. He been doing it in the preseason. So, what's the difference between him and AD?
I just think it's this athletic ability. Like they don't have the same. Like he can't dribble the ball. He can't create for himself. That's what a B can't do. He got to catch and shoot.
Shout out to the panel. Shout out to everybody, man.
He can dribble. He can bring it up. He can do stuff like that. He's more versatile. He can pass a little better too.
Hey, the difference between AD and him is AD is the number 1 power forward, and he'll be the number 1 center. He's the most talented at both, man.
Yeah,
flat out.
Yo, we not doubting that. What we saying is he don't do it enough. That's what we talking about.
I feel like y'all saying he ain't do it enough last year, but I'm saying he was hurt.
No, it's not about last year. Even when he got even when he been in New Orleans, he had Drew Holiday in his prime with him.
Man, when he was in New Orleans, don't count. No disrespect to y'all, man, but come on,
that's
man.
The only team he ever been with. I saw the Lakers. The little 2 years he been with the Lakers. We can only go off.
And what he do? Made a name for himself there.
Yeah, he made a name for himself, but he ain't
all right.
But when it was time to put a real team behind him and really put some players, what happened?
And look, we gonna make it. I'm glad they said that about New Orleans. I'm glad they said that about New Orleans.
And before
AD gave you 35 and 10 in the bubble, man. He was the best player in the bubble.
I put it to you like this: and we had
nothing wrong with 35 and 10.
We had Giannis.
And he started at center in the finals.
And we had Giannis that year. That we had Boogie and them. We probably make it to the 3rd round. And we had Giannis.
Man, Giannis can't do a fraction of what AD
I'm saying
can do.
what he did last year.
Y'all
And
give
we had him.
Giannis credit for a lot of other people's work too. When y'all say, "Oh, he would have got there," man, y'all ain't giving
How?
Middleton, Drew Holiday, none of
But
them no
bro, he
credit.
played
Man,
with
nobody
PJ
ain't
LeBron.
Tucker,
saying that because you
y'all
can't
ain't
say
giving none
that.
of them
He
guys.
played
You
with
can't say that
LeBron.
You
because
guys have to
Andy
remember
Davis
they were
had
down 0-2
Andy
when he
Davis
was
had
getting
Drew
his chance.
Holiday too.
They were down
Yeah,
0-2
like
when they
Andy
gave
Davis had
your
Drew
boy the
Holiday
ball.
too.
They were down 0-2. When he was running the offense, they were down 0-2. Period. They gave the ball to Drew Holiday and they won 4 games in a row.
You
But
know
what
why
I'm
the
saying,
no, listen. Let
What
me
you
get
New
it real
Orleans
quick.
fans got to say about that?
No, you know why
That's $120 million point guard.
you know why Giannis had the ball in his hand and then they switched back over to
Another
Drew
170 to
Holiday?
Middleton.
It's because if you, like I said earlier, if you look at the first 2 rounds of that last year playoffs,
No, for real. You know what you?
Middleton and Drew Holiday
For
been
real though.
struggling.
You go back
Then
and look at the
Giannis get
Middleton's.
hurt.
Look at Middleton's 2021 playoff run. Look at those
Bro, look at
jumpers.
man. Listen, you
You
go
really
all
see
them
who
highlights.
the
I'm
real.
we
talking
not
about from the
see
conference
no see
finals
they
and the
trying to trick
finals.
you. They trying to trick you. We ain't saying that.
I know what clutch jumpers look like,
We,
man, and I know who's cut and who's
They
not,
were,
they
man.
trying to shift the
We need a
goalpost.
guy that can
they've been
shoot at that
struggling
clip,
the first
man.
2
Man,
rounds.
they trying to shift the goalpost. We ain't trying to say Milton don't do what he's supposed to do. We not saying them dudes sad. What we saying is Giannis play his position. He do what he have to do to get them better shots.
As long as he
That's
got
what
great players around him, that's okay.
But
that's
AD
what I'm
ain't
If you
win
got
nothing
great
until he
players
had
around
LeBron.
him, yes,
Giannis
you
wasn't
can
getting
stick
them.
to
It's
your
like
They were
two
position and
players
just
down.
do
don't
what's
matter right
told
now.
of you.
They
who
were
don't
down
need players
0-2 when
around him. I need
Giannis
to
was
know this.
doing that.
Who don't need players around him though? Who don't
Hey,
need? So you trying to
hey,
tell me AD don't need players around him?
Because LeBron must be don't mean shit.
No, I'm just saying it's a different type of respect you got to put on the guys that was around Giannis too.
You know why I respect
Ain't
him?
nobody taking nothing
Like
from
they
them.
wasn't just no
Ain't nobody
anybody's.
taking nothing from them though.
You know what I
And if
don't.
AD had those guys on his
Why
squad and
they
they was
don't?
playing against
Why
the
they don't?
Phoenix Suns
Man,
in
listen.
the finals, they probably would have did the same thing.
Why they?
hey, look,
He would have probably had a 50-piece and a ring.
Why they?
hey, panel. Before y'all go crazy, man. Y'all cooking it up, man. Appreciate y'all for being a panel. Chat, man. What's your boy Rave is in the building, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to y'all on the panel. What's up, Athletic? What's up, Sky? What's up,
What's up, Red man?
Panic? What's up? Is that SB?
Oh, I'm in
Or is that Mo?
It's JP.
Oh, it's JP. All right. Shout out to JP.
What's up, Ray?
Man. Yo, glad to see y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all holding it down, man. Your boy Ray just been tired, man. I've been trying to get some rest. So I fuck with y'all, bro. Real shit. I got my Ravens playing tonight, so y'all hold it down, man. That's what's up, bro. Fuck
I was waiting on you to get in, Rave, man. I was listening from the couch, right? And these dudes was talking so bad about my guy Jello. I said, you know what? I would usually watch, but I'm gonna get in today. Man, get on these guys for dogging out Jello earlier, man. Flight, I know you heard these dudes, man. They did him bad, bro.
What happened?
They were saying Jello was trash. He all this, blah blah blah. Charlotte trash. That's what
I feel like when it comes to Jello,
when all this ball hate was tolerated over here. I didn't know it was like that over here.
No. Sky was one of the dudes that was trolling, but we allowed him to be in the panel, man. He cool.
Trolling?
Dude, there's been times you said I was
trolling to him means
you
anything negative about him.
you announced that you was trolling at times. Come
No,
on,
I never said trolling. I really.
He said LaMelo, the only good ball brother.
You admitted you was capping before. We got it on recording.
I said that.
He really believed that
guy.
though.
That's
The
what I
rest
said.
of them
That's
too.
what he really believed. He
Come
really
on.
believed that.
So after the
That's crazy talk.
we always.
But yeah, this some people have their differences with Jello.
I guess LaMelo different. We feel different about LaMelo. We hate the balls because we have 3 of them not good.
I'm sorry, but LaMelo might not ever
everybody-
shoot at that 3% clip like
everybody
Zoe.
got their own. Everybody got their own
Hey,
opinions about them. I feel like
Nico, I
Jello.
disagree.
I feel like everybody got their
I
own
don't
opinions
know.
about them. I feel like
This
Jello.
year, but it's gonna take him time.
Jello has definitely at this point. Jello has to just continue trying to show these people that he's better than what y'all think.
Bro, let me talk to these
that's
dudes,
the
right?
deal,
Let me talk to
man.
these. Let me give them perspective. All right. So
So
your
what
boy
happened?
was out of basketball for 2 years. That's like a football player sitting on his couch, getting a workout with the Dallas Cowboys, going out there and running a 4-3
Hey,
and doing
Jordan been
everything
up
he
for
got
2
to do.
years.
And y'all go sit up here and say that dude is trash? None of y'all can do that.
I
None
don't
of y'all can get off your couch, go to a job, and get that job.
No, they trolling. There's no
after
way
2
he's saying
years,
he's
bro.
trash now.
So you guys
Come
got
on.
to understand being a
Ain't
one
no way y'all
percenter.
say he's
Like when
trash.
you're not a one percenter, you can't even approach. Your mindset can't go there. Jello is. So that's why you guys can't see that.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think y'all saying he's trash. Is he like?
Somebody say the
I
team.
get it if you
I
get.
don't. Yeah, I don't think he trash, but I mean
Maybe
that
he got
was a
work on
good
some
little
things, but I
discussion.
mean,
They say he better. He better than Book Knight.
Team was trash. They didn't say he was trash. They were talking about the team he was on was trash. The Charlotte, he couldn't show
I'm
the
about to say, man,
Oh, that
Jello.
summer league team, that was blasphemy.
Yeah, that was
I don't
that
know
team
what
was
they was
horrible.
thinking.
Yeah, bro, Jello did what he had to do with the limited time he had, and a team that had no IQ. They didn't want to advance the ball.
That's what everybody said.
They didn't want to play defense. And
Whoever get the ball, it was just.
Literally, you can hate or like Jello. Jello was playing the best damn defense on that damn team.
And if you listen to
now, Sky talk the same that you was talking when Ray wasn't here. Now, don't try to switch
Please
up
do,
that Ray
because
was
he
here.
stole his show,
and when we
happened?
talked
You
about
didn't say
Jello
Jello
on
was-
flight,
you said-
He had
you
a
don't
different.
say
He had a
Jello
whole
was
different energy, man. I couldn't get on my computer
Ray,
fast
when
enough
we-
to join this
and-
panel.
And on Flight Sports, we told the truth about the Jello situation. We said he needs to go to the G League. We
Yeah.
said he needs to get those
100%.
reps.
Yeah,
It wasn't like,
no,
oh,
hold
he
up,
gonna make
nah.
this roster
Everybody
and
ain't been
average
saying he
15
need to go
points
to
a
the G
game.
League.
No, that's not realistic.
I've
He
been
needs- he
asking
needs
over and over. I
repetition.
said, "What's wrong with him going to the G League?" And y'all been keep saying like, because he's supposed to be on the roster. Name somebody on the roster better and blah 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 and all that shit.
What I see that was the best thing that Charlotte could have did because they opened up for him to go to any other team. I ain't say that.
You said what?
And I talking about
That was the best thing they
Explain the
did.
whole
Didn't
thing, man.
sign him
Like
because he could go to any other team.
But
said-
Dex explained the whole
Sky,
thing. He
Sky,
may be
you
better than
said-
those guys, but it's politics in it. They can't just
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah,
you can't do that, bro. That's why he wasn't didn't make the roster. That's why he got to go through the fucking rigors of the G League and get those reps in. He will be in the league before All-Star break. Once he gets those 20, 30 games in the G League, he'll be in the league, man.
And this
Now,
how the
Sky,
goal. This how the goalpost be getting moved.
Say what you were saying about Jello going to the Bulls.
Yeah,
Get that tape.
Jello was going to the Bulls. You could see the setup. I said that. What ain't I said that?
Yeah, you did. You said Lonzo gonna get him a little.
Lonzo gonna get him a look in there. Lonzo
Yeah.
gonna get him in there.
Hey, no, don't tell
But
me.
you said it as if it was that was the only reason he was gonna go.
Hold on, Sky. Don't take my
Hold on. What else I said? Hold on, Dex. What else I said?
Hold on.
I said who else get that many looks? That
Wait. Hold on. Don't take my take.
Lonzo in the midst
That
of a
was my
4-year
take.
contract.
Where you get that from?
And he just started. He ain't got that kind of
Hold on. One
Ray,
second.
I could have sworn it was you talking.
Don't take my take.
I said,
What?
Mike, where the hell Ray at? He got to hear this.
That's my take. Talking about Jello was going to the Bulls eventually.
No,
Whether it be now or
what
later.
I'm saying from what I see was happening. Like that's what I'm saying. I ain't no use
So
in
you
it, but
didn't take that take?
Yeah, but bro, those brothers don't post. They don't post just the post. Everything they do is cryptic.
Yeah,
so
they
him
do,
having that Bulls hat on.
that's what I see. That's what I see. That's why I see that.
I'm supporting my brother.
He was wearing a Charlotte hat. He was wearing a Charlotte hat.
A1, hold on 1 second. A1 think it's something. Ray think it's something. I'm saying I don't think it's nothing. But you think it's something, Sky.
Let me tell you why it's something. Because there's one thing for sure. When you watch Jello was with the Hornets, he was wearing Hornets gear like a motherfucker.
That's what I see.
All right. For some apparent reason, he wants to randomly just have some type of Bulls gear somewhere out of nowhere. Okay.
Hey, I'm
and
back.
one thing I know.
Wait, Ray. Hold on. Slow down, Ray. Why is it random?
Random because you watch Jello in his workouts. You watch Jello in his little Instagram posts and whatever. He has some type of Charlotte gear or the book bag with Charlotte, whatever. He always have some gear that he's been being around of. For some apparent reason.
Who was he working out with?
Yeah, I was about to say that, Dex.
No,
and he
no.
was start working out with Zoe all of a sudden.
Yeah.
With
the passing he was doing with Zoe and stuff and all that. Oh yeah. So
I still want to know why Book
too.
Night better to some people.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing with Jello, right?
I don't think it's nothing because at the end of the day, you gotta think about it like this. Like if he gonna enter into the draft, he had to sign that contract to be in the G League draft. He don't know who gonna take him. That might be something as far as Chicago might have been like, hey, listen,
Man, nah.
our pick come up, we got you. But other than that, like I don't.
Yeah, that's what I think is more of because he can't prevent where he go to when it first started.
Listen,
But he in there. He in there. He
Hold
gonna
on,
be
hold
in
on.
the
always
bull.
win
Listen
like
to me.
Jello
Hold on,
down.
hold on.
I like him going to Houston or Orlando. That's what I like Jello going to.
Hold on, one
That's the
sec.
only way he getting play time was in damn Orlando,
Yeah,
Cleveland,
listen,
and
it's not. It's okay. Listen to me. It's not like I'm like, yo, I fully see this coming where he's going to the G League. I thought he might be on the team soon, but hey, he's going to the G League. So whatever route is cool with me. But my thing was, I was the first one that said there's something about the Hornets team that I don't fucking like. The Michael Jordan, whatever the offense is, whatever they're doing, it's not 100% trust. You could put 50% trust in it, 30% trust in it, 70% trust in it, but you cannot put 100% trust in that bullshit. All right.
Enrico had that same take.
Right. So
I think.
Right. So a lot of people was on my head about it, and I said, don't worry about it because something tells me Jello gonna end up a Bull or a different damn team. All right. People was on my shit about it. All right.
I don't think
So,
people really been on your shit
I
about
know.
it, even just more so. Like
No.
every
You
scenario
can
that been brought up, you have to say that.
No, you guys, all the people that was there, they was on my shit about that. They was like, "Yo, all the signs says he's going to the Hornets. Why? What do you not fucking see? Like, trust me, they was on my shit. Trust me. You guys, athletic, and all the niggas that was there. All right. So, and I'm talking about the
I think it's just because you
Hey,
keep
Thunder, Book Night is not better, bro. Stop it.
Listen, when it comes to Jello, bro, I don't give a
Book
fuck.
Night been a draft pick.
Listen, hold up. Like,
I about to say that you better
listen.
automatically.
Even
You
if
playing, you better.
Hold up. We gotta stop the focus on
Chilling, man.
who listen. We gotta stop the focus on who he's better than. Then we gotta realize he worked for some shit though. That's how I feel.
Well, this is in reference to them saying Jello trash.
What I'm saying, if you go out there,
I don't think nobody ever said he was trash, bro. You
Stop
keep
it.
saying trash. Everybody
Stop
else
it. You heard
was
that
trash.
earlier.
I definitely had a whole energy. Two people, which is the guy who was just talking. I think his name was Sky.
Yo, what's that?
He sounded like he was really happy that Jello didn't make the team. That's what I got out of it.
Listen to me. Even if he's not better than Book Night,
he is.
Who cares?
Then y'all
He's
kill
not, okay,
Book
let's say he's not better than Book Night. Whatever. That's one player. There are so many players that showed me that they did not nowhere near work as hard as Jello. That's all I'm saying. And for a person to work that hard, and for a person to go out there and perform under the least amount of minutes on the worst IQ team, on bench minutes, and to do what he did, to show that he wants to play some defense, he wants to hustle, he wants to pass the ball, he wants to shoot. No, all I'm saying is, there's a lot of people that you put a part of contracts or a part of the team, and that didn't even do half of what Jello did.
Oh, Reeve.
That's all I'm saying.
Reeve, I got a question. I got a question because I know you follow the ball, brother. What other player you know that played collegiate or let's say out of the country ball? Overseas, got that many opportunities to join the league than Jello? Name a player.
How many opportunities?
No, I need to know.
Honestly, he's only had one opportunity.
Hold on. Yeah, acting like he had a lot of opportunities though.
He had an opportunity with the Pistons. He had an opportunity with
the Lakers.
Yeah, with the Lakers.
That was way before
that. Man, it don't matter how many times.
When did he get a chance to show that he was good?
Let's be real. Players get workouts. They just don't get the job.
Wait a sec.
And Jello getting highlighted.
The Lakers one was way before the overseas route. Okay, I was before the overseas route. Y'all said
No, it wasn't. No,
It was during the draft period. He got invited to the Lakers camp. Not Lakers camp, but a workout.
LKL. Hold on one second.
Okay, you're right.
He was at LKL, and he scored 70 points in the Lithuanian big baller presentation. And then from that 70 points, he thrust himself into the draft.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so he
went to the Warriors, then the Lakers.
Warriors.
Yeah. The Warriors brought him in for a workout. That was the first team.
That one.
That's what you call opportunity, a workout.
A1, ain't you playing?
I'm not saying that
A1
to say it's an opportunity.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
A1.
Yo,
hold up. A1, ain't you played the sport?
Yeah, I used to play a sport.
And what you used to play?
Football, baseball.
It don't matter. It's all the same. How many workouts you ever had? If you had any, because I'm not familiar
I
with
got drafted. Got cut. Got to work out with Dallas. Had to work out with St. Louis. Had to
You
work
work
out
out
with
with everybody. That's not an
Jacksonville.
opportunity.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to figure out because I never
Let's
did
add
it.
on
I'm
to
just
that.
asking because I know you played the
He
sport.
just
I'm
listed
asking
every
how this
workout.
works.
Look, he had every work.
If you get drafted, it's just natural.
But Jello didn't get
knowledge
drafted.
that you're gonna get more
right here.
opportunities
Listen right
because
here.
you got drafted.
No, Sky.
But I do want to add
Hold
on
on.
to that.
Sky has a point.
I'm asking how this works.
Sky,
Y'all
you have a
taking it
point, but you
wrong.
gotta say it right, Sky. You're not saying it right. Jello has not been drafted. He's basically a walk-on free agent getting all these workouts. He was never drafted.
That's not opportunity.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how it works. I didn't never play.
A1 was drafted.
He played.
So he's gonna get as many opportunities as he
UCLA,
healthy.
right?
All right.
After
So when you get
UCLA, he going
drafted,
overseas. He barely getting play time with LKL, right?
Yeah,
he
but
going
it's
to
not
the
about
He
getting
JBA.
played
He
minutes at
dominated
UCLA. He got
and
footage.
he getting
I'm just trying to figure out how the draft stuff works.
Sometimes it's not
That's all.
about getting drafted. It's about
I know
fit.
A1 knows.
Sometimes it's better to go free agent because you get to choose. All right, it's best for me to go
Where you
here
go?
because they got 5 receivers, so I got a better chance here. When you get drafted,
You see,
That's what happened with
A1,
Van
that
Fleet.
system, you
That's
got
what happened with
this man
Fred
ain't played
Van
a
Fleet.
lick of
Sometimes it's better
college.
to go
He
see,
free
ain't
agent
A1
and
know
get
how
to
the
a
game
team
go.
where
That's
they
why
got
I'm
better
asking
No panic.
A1.
That
No
other
panic. Hold
lot
on,
A1
you
know the
guys.
game.
for somebody
Hey,
like you didn't take
hold
the
on.
name off.
Let A1
Yeah,
talk because he's been through it.
explain it. Let A1 explain. That's what I'm saying. We going off of what we think. Let A1 had to go through those steps. That's the only person I want to hear from. Go A1.
So it's like, all right, when you get drafted, all right, you get drafted by that team, so you're stuck to that system. Like you have no choice. It's a privilege and an honor, but sometimes it's better to go free agent because as a free agent, all right, they got 2 small forwards. I got a better chance of making it here on this roster because they only got 2 small forwards on the roster. I got a better chance of making it here because they only got 2 shooting guards on this roster. So it's better when you go free agent, you have that opportunity. If you have a good agent, he'll put you in the right situation where, okay, you have a better chance of making this team. So when you get drafted, oh yeah, you get all the accolades, you one of the top 100 players in the world. But sometimes it's better to go free agent because you have an opportunity to pick and choose where you want to go and make the team better that way. That's why you see a lot of free agent. You looking at on football, and you see a guy make a tackle, free agent draft, free agent pickup, right? Because those guys are cheaper. It's cheaper to keep her, right? So if I'm a 4th-year player, this is how I got cut. I was going into my 4th year. I'm due $1 million regardless of what they say. But if another guy comes in and he's a 22-year-old kid and I'm 27 and he runs just as fast as me, I'm gone. Because he only gonna make 300,000. I'm gonna make $1 million. So it's politics that goes into that shit.
That's why I asked you, because you see a lot of people talk basketball E1, they don't know the behind the scenes shit. That's why I don't just want to be out here saying shit and
That's why when hoop jargon comes on the panel, I'll be trying to tell the panel, let hoop jargon talk. He's been through it.
And that's why he's trying to say like all that cool and everything like that. But we're talking about the opportunities that Jello get. At the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, Jello going to UCLA played 0 minutes. Had a controversy.
He played minutes at UCLA.
Listen. Then he going overseas and he ain't really done nothing. So at this point,
so can I give you all my documentation? Because I didn't study this to back in my hand.
Like you getting more opportunities.
We all can sing together. We all can talk together, y'all, man. Come on, man.
Hold on, Jello.
If your older brother was good enough to get drafted in the NFL, go first round, and you're right behind him, but you're not as good and you didn't get a look, but you're good enough to play and you get a look, are you gonna sit up there and say no?
Listen, you trying to change the narrative. I'm not saying that. I'm knocking him for getting a chance, but I say, y'all listen. Somebody said earlier, who get this much chances?
Me.
And y'all going against him and say, oh no, what kind of chances? So I list off the workouts. Y'all going to the athletic, and he lists off of what he did. But what I saying is the route that he take ain't like he going to LKL and be lighting it up.
Yeah, he ain't a traditional route. He ain't take the traditional route with all those looks.
Sir, hold on. That's a lie. And he
What's
did.
the lie?
Hold on. He did go to overseas and did light it up. He was a second leading scorer. Hold up. He was a second leading scorer in the LKL league and
And
No, on his
LeVar
team, you
smacking
mean?
him.
on the
Not
team,
the
my
league.
bad. Yeah, on the team. And he dropped the whole 70 ball in a game one time. Okay, he has
Red,
70
we watched the
points.
same
Hold
show.
on. Can I
No, listen, no, because you ain't adding context. We watched the same shit. Some of them
So
games they
I want
play
to
that
add
Can
some
I ask a
context for
question
you.
real quick then? If y'all feel like he got that many shots, right?
No, let me
Seeing
get
what
this off
y'all
real
seen
quick.
in Charlotte from him, right? Seeing what y'all seen in Charlotte,
opportunities, fellas.
would y'all expect Detroit to give him some minutes?
Hold up, JP,
If y'all seen what y'all
thank you.
seen in Charlotte,
Thank you, JP.
would you
I'm not
expect the
saying-
OKC to give him some minutes?
Right,
Seeing what you seen in
and hold up,
Charlotte,
in
so how y'all
OKC
gonna call those opportunities?
Thank
All right.
you.
If you
Can I
didn't
chime
see
in
anything
here?
out of him,
Because I documented this
Opportunities
for
is
you.
actually putting him out there on the court to showcase what he does.
and that is an opportunity, fellas.
That is an opportunity. Just because he had workouts, that ain't no damn opportunity.
I can't show you
That
nothing
is
in
an
front of
opportunity,
nobody.
Ray. That is an
Give me some,
opportunity.
give me some,
Like, look,
give me some deep
Hey, hold on one second.
I
Okay,
trying
gentlemen.
to
Okay,
give you
pause.
my exact reason
Hold
why
on one
I'm saying
second.
he had
Let's
opportunity.
chop that up.
That's opportunity.
I fucked y'all up with that one.
So
No, let's
can
chop that up
can I
because
chime in on
everybody
this?
that's
Wait,
getting
hold on.
drafted
Let
have
one
to do a
person talk at
workout.
a time. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. One person talking. Go.
I would like to chime in on this, man, because I've been watching Jello go through the whole process. He was killing in the LKO, and we let's cut out BBB. The BBB showcase does not add. Well, I'm not gonna add that. He
And
still
he
was a
been like
top
he wasn't like
scorer.
that up if you take that out though.
He was.
No, he actually was. He was a top scorer within their league. He's top 15.
Wait, hold on. Now, what's the LKL league?
When
Jello
they been
was
in
the
that pot of
second
blue and
leading
white
scorer
left
on his
overseas.
team coming off the bench.
Coming off the
He
bench.
was putting up 14 a game on 40% shooting from the three.
Thank you. This niggas don't
That is
pay
doing
attention
very
to
well
what
in a
he
European league.
How old was he? How old was he, sir?
How you niggas gonna speak
He
on
was
something
not.
you don't know
No,
about?
he was 19 years old.
18, 19?
19
was
years
19
old.
years old against a whole bunch of grown 26-year-old men. He was balling.
He was backing him down in the post. He was hitting him with a hook. He was driving by him. He was pulling from 30. He did it all.
Okay, let me
Wait, hold on. One person at a time. Let them counter that. What you got
Let
to
me
say?
ask you a question. When LaMelo been playing with LOL Hawks, what's numbers been?
Huh?
What LaMelo numbers been playing overseas by himself?
You gotta look it up. I don't think nobody.
It wasn't
I'm
much.
looking
The
on
guy
Jello
was
right
like,
now,
he was
my
like
bad.
16, man.
I will say they try to downplay. They try to plow him. They try to downplay.
Wait, nah.
They try to downplay him. They try
See
to
the idea is the whole idea for me. This is my perspective. What I saw. All right, Melo probably holler back.
Melo 16, 6, and 6.
I want you to start coming to practice with me.
Oh, 16?
16.
18-year-old?
It's 15.7, but we're going to round it up.
All right. So this is what my thought process. Jello invited him.
Yeah.
Melo invited me into the practice because Melo knew if I get him in the building, he gonna show he could play with these guys. He got him in the building. I don't think Melo was like, I want him to make. Of course, he wanted him to make the team, but I didn't think he thought they was gonna sign him right away. That whole situation was get him in the building to get him an opportunity to be seen by 30 other teams.
I said
and that's
that.
what happened.
Right.
And that's why he has
cool.
the opportunity to go to the G League because he proved himself.
Hence why we would only. Hence why you would only say he got one
That's why
opportunity for real.
That's why he's getting this opportunity.
What I'm saying is,
I do want to add on to that.
Without anybody's help, like I said before, 4 months ago, he needed to do it on his own, and he's doing it on his fucking own.
Listen,
So,
ain't nobody
I want to add on to that,
knocking
A1.
on and then he helped, bro.
Hold on.
I don't know
One
if he needs to
person.
do it on his own,
One
but he has to
person.
do
One
it on his
person
own.
at a
But
time.
he had to shoot. He had to make those shots. He had to score 16 points in 16 minutes. He had to do that.
We're gonna mess around, give you a wrench,
He's not
Sky.
in the He's not in the G League
slow down
draft.
on that one, then.
Like, give Sky a wrench.
Oh, slow down on that one.
So A1, when you were going through workouts,
Man, y'all know y'all my
I ain't even
family, man. I
moderating.
don't
What you
need no
mean?
wrench. I'm always in here, man.
Yo,
I'm good.
So
You
when
gotta
you're
have a
going
wrench. You're
through,
gonna be a moderator. I don't even have a wrench.
No, this right here.
I got a wrench. It's only an opportunity if you actually get to showcase your skills.
Thank you.
So when you get the
You
opportunity,
had me around here
and
dribbling around in circles, shooting threes in front of nobody. And
But
call
see,
that
I don't agree
opportunity.
with A1 because this is why I don't agree with A1. Why would Charlotte give him a showcase to show himself to 30 teams and some other team get him, and it comes back to haunt Charlotte
because that's
when
what
Charlotte
G-League,
had him
bro,
in his bastion all along.
Because Charlotte.
And why would
that's
Charlotte gave you an
but that's what
opportunity anyway if
preseason's
you already
about,
got
Dex.
two other ones somewhere
That's what
else?
all
Because
Why
I
would they
said
have
it
let you?
before. Because the
So-
football
Hornets.
preseason and
So I
basketball
got a question
preseason.
for
When
A1,
you're on the
man.
football, when you're
And
on the
y'all
football
stole
in
most of the points.
preseason, you're playing for all 30 teams because guess what? After that preseason game, all the teams get the film.
Yeah, but
So
that's
they get
different
the
though.
tape.
That
So
that
they
was a
get
different
cut.
situation.
That's why
You
other
would
teams
those
pick
guys
other
were
guys up that
are
got
those guys
cut for other
brought in by their
teams.
brother? For
What?
A1, are those guys brought in by their brother?
It doesn't matter.
Also, A1.
Once he scored 16 points in 16 minutes, it didn't matter whose brother he was. He was on his own accord then.
Right.
Yeah.
So A1, I want to
so you
ask
still
you.
got an opportunity to play. But like I said,
Damn.
y'all still missing the point of what I actually trying to say. If you take his name away from him and his family away from him, and you just look at his story, even with his numbers of
you can't take the family away from him because
but listen to what
that.
he's saying. Listen to
If
what
you
he's
take
saying.
away his family, he's still a leading scorer in
No,
California in high school.
I understand that, but if you take away
it.
If you take away his name and all that shit, there, that player
Sanaa,
ABZ
stop
is
going by
not
that
about
street,
to get an
Sanaa.
opportunity like that. All these different opportunities that he got down before.
He led the state of California in
But
scoring.
these are not real
Obviously, that
opportunities.
don't matter what even with his name.
That
don't
gets
matter.
you a
So
tryout
what
anywhere.
See, that's what
That
I got
gets
to
you a
say.
tryout
What I got to say
even
to
with
that,
his name
when
and
you
that
go to a
title,
tryout.
that still ain't got him in the league. So that don't
hold
matter.
on.
what I got to say is you pay the cost to be the boss, bro. They paid the cost for his brothers to get opportunity.
Yeah,
You
hold
talking
on,
about
Yeah,
that,
that's
but
life.
they paid
That's
the
life.
cost to be the
And
boss.
ain't nothing
All right.
wrong
That's
with him
life.
getting
I agree, Panic.
opportunities.
That's
Y'all gonna
life.
let me?
He's
Y'all
the
gonna let
different
me
But
try
hold
that
on,
one
but
time?
hold on, wait. That's NBA opportunities. But if he was a normal player, okay.
He wouldn't
If
get
you look
half
at his
of these
high
shit.
school, stats, he averaged 30. Okay, anybody who averages 30 in high school, you about to fuck around and get a college offer. Okay,
That's
so
Not
cap.
true.
so-
Not
That's
true.
cap.
Not true.
Yes,
That's cap.
Cassandra,
yes.
please chill.
Cap.
Ain't
In
no
the
Not
state
cap.
of
true.
California, I'm not sure.
He
Panic.
was
That's
holding some
cap.
records. Hold
Not
on.
true. He
Scored
said
30
if
points
you
in the
play
state of
high
California
school,
game.
you average 30 gonna get a comment.
Hold on. Not only he was dropping 30 though, he was also dropping records. He was killing
Also, you have a
records in
state
California.
championship.
Exactly. So the nigga was going to get a contract no matter what, whether he had a brother.
You think the NBA care about your high school state championship?
He had a chance to
Scouts do. They'll give you a shot.
I mean, they actually do.
He would have
That's
been
why
able
you
to.
used to be able to go from
He
high
would have
school
been
to the
able to fly a
NBA.
little under radar if he wasn't. His last name wasn't Ball.
If you take his name,
So if he did all that with his name and all that, why he ain't in the league? That don't y'all contradicting
There's
your
tons
actual
of players that come out.
That's why I say let him talk, man. You gotta let him talk, man.
Bro, he went to
Yes,
China.
if you take
You
away
gotta let him
his
kill
name-
himself, man.
If
That's
you-
why I
he
say
went
let
to
him
China
talk.
and had an
Hold on.
If you
He
take
shot
away
himself
his
in the
name,
foot.
if you take away his name, yes, he ain't probably gonna have that as super much NBA opportunities. And like I said, he only
So that's the point.
have many opportunities. But that's the
I beg to differ. He probably would have more.
You acting like he wasn't gonna make it to a college though.
He actually would have had more
When
opportunities.
What he produced could give you to college. He's what he did.
But I
I
ain't
can
saying
make an
nothing about him
argument that
going to college.
I can make an argument that his brothers are so good it is holding him back. It really is, because if he was any old second round pick, he'd be on a team right now.
He wasn't a second round pick.
No, I'm
I
just
don't
saying
believe
it's
that.
players that's in
You
this
can't
league that
use
are a
that
lot worse than
argument.
him.
Well, what you say
And they
about
got jobs.
you know how I know that? Know how that argument
They holding him
ain't
to his
valid?
brother's standards. He got to
Ain't
be as good
valid.
as his brothers. His
I don't
You know why
brothers
that
are both
argument ain't
top
valid?
25 players.
You know why that argument ain't valid? What you say about the brothers over there in Milwaukee? All his brothers signed, so we can't use
Yeah,
that.
we could talk about
You
Jimmy
know
Holiday,
why?
bro.
They came
does
through
everyone
an
got a dad
overseas
that's saying
channel.
stuff?
Holiday's brothers.
His
His
the
brothers
two of them
fucking
are
suck.
they're
All
very
right,
average.
listen.
Exactly.
See, one of the brothers that been with LA ain't even in the
So-
league no more.
It's like they both
He went
suck.
to
So let me
Greece and
add on
signed
to
for
that.
big money.
Man, they
Yeah,
both
because
suck.
you know
Giannis'
why?
brothers
Because
came
once
through an
Giannis
overseas
signed his
channel.
big contract, the Lakers realized, oh, we ain't about to get him. Let the brother go. No matter what money he had waiting on him.
But that's the
But
point
Giannis
I'm
is a
getting at. They
two-time
had to be
MVP,
good
bro.
some kind of way.
That's like
If-
Kobe
Jello
having
caught
a
into the
brother.
If
politics
Giannis
of the
signed somewhere
NBA.
else right
Brother
now,
signed.
the
That's
one that
simply
you
what
with
it
right
is.
So-
It's nothing to do with his ability to play.
Hold
It's
on.
nothing to
I'm
do with
gonna
his
add on to
ability,
that.
man.
The Antetokounmpo brothers are a completely different anomaly.
They know exactly how good
Kostas
he
is Kostas is 6'11".
Who's
Yo.
better? Hold on, wait. Who's better, Sky? Kostas Antetokounmpo Bowl or fucking Jello?
I can't judge it too. To be honest with you, and I ain't saying that just to say that. No, you
Stop
asking
it,
me a
man.
question.
But let's not
Did you
even
not
ask
see how
that.
that man was coming off
Both
screens
of them.
hitting threes?
I'm not gonna say that. I didn't watch both of them.
You ever seen
I
that
don't know
boy?
what
You
guy-
ever
Who's
seen
better,
Giannis' brother come
Jello
off the screen?
or Justin Holiday?
Have you ever seen
I could do
Giannis'
that.
brother come off
Holiday
the
I
went
could
through
screen?
the
do that.
process.
Justin Holiday. Justin Holiday. I could do
Aaron
that.
Holiday and Justin Holiday went through the collegiate
Yo,
Go
listen, I
ahead.
need everybody right now to join the next link that we have for the Hornets game right now. I just dropped it in the chat. We're not going nowhere. We're just moving over. So everybody head over there. I need all 9 of y'all right now to head to this next live to continue this discussion because it's heated. All right, it's Flight Sports.
Flight Sports TV,
y'all gonna let me
man.
get a
That's
word
my
out, too.
dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Like I said, Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.